They're every parent's worst nightmare.
Stupid!
Kids completely out of control
No, stop!
and taking over the household.
I will smack you both.
These parents have reached the end of the rope.
All right, enough! I don't care!
They're in desperate need of help.
Get upstairs! Get in the bed!
They have only one alternative left. It's time to contact Nanny 911.
This is Nanny 911. Can I help you?
From our team of world-class nannies, direct from Nanny Central, the right nanny will be chosen. They will then have 1 week to take our families from living hell to a family bliss.
You're a waste of life.
Can these families be saved?
I'm going to call the police.
No! Anthony!
I don't want you.
What you do with those children is my business.
Parents of America, help is on the way.
Who's your nanny?
Tonight. These 4-year-old twins won't take no for an answer.
No! No!
And with Dad Mark always on the sidelines,
Mark!
What?
Come on! Take him or something!
Mom Jackie has to do it all alone.
My head can't take the screaming.
Can Nanny Deb get Dad back on the team?
He's a finger pointer.
Oh, my God.
You are adults. They are children.
Before Mom throws in the towel?
I have to count to 10 right now.
It's Double Trouble next on Nanny 911.
Don't hit me.
I'm not disgusting.
How do you know it's disgusting? You never tried it.
No! No!
My name is Mark Mosay. I'm a retired New York City police officer. I've been married to my wife, Jackie, for 7 years.
Jack. My name is Jackie Mosay, and I'm a housewife and a homemaker.
Don't get off this bed. You hear me?
I have a twin girl and boy, 4 years old.
Come on.
My son Jack is the whiner.
I want you to come out. Come on.
Ava is the mama's girl.
My wife, Jackie, and I found out we were having twins. We had no idea how parenting was going to be.
Watch your hands! Get out of there!
I'll see you later, okay? No, I'm gonna go out.
They will kick and scream and cry until they get their way.
Jack, please! Jack!
You better have your armor on because it's coming.
Don't throw that at me.
No.
Yeah!
Jack's major problem is telling him no.
No. Don't go in there.
I'm gonna break it.
No, you're not gonna break it. No, you're not.
Anything you tell him no to, he's going to fight you with all his heart and soul.
Said no, and I'm the one. No.
My daughter's problem with me is she's very, very clingy. She wants to be with Mommy constantly. Please, Mommy has to go to the store.
Ow, you're hurting me. Ava, Mommy's gonna go to the store. You have to let me go. Please?
What are you doing back here?
You going poopy?
The most frustrating thing I'm dealing with is their refusal to do number 2 on the potty.
Get up right now. They poop in their pants every single day.
But what are you doing in there? At this point, 4 and a half, I get angry. Okay, you can stay in here.
I don't know that my husband understood what being a dad entailed.
Phone's ready so I can relax. My wife, Jackie's style of parenting is
Call him up.
Jack, come on!
let them get away with what they can get away with and then yell at them.
Get upstairs! No! Get in the bathtub now!
There's just a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling.
Now!
I think I'm yelling when I get stressed.
Jack, stop!
It's a lot of screaming, and the screaming's not working.
Jack, I don't want to do this again!
it gets so bad that I actually sometimes threaten them. I'm leaving. I want to run away. Can I run away? And then they start screaming, no, don't leave. And the screams get louder and louder. I'm constantly trying to make everything calm by giving in and giving them what they want just to stop the crying. All right, fine, whatever. Mark, just give them a cookie. Snacks are not healthy in this house.
Snacks in this house are not healthy.
No. Chips, cookies, candy. Yeah, junk. This is what you want? A candy cane? Just one, okay? Are you happy now? Yeah, much better? Jack, I don't want you to stand here, okay? It's hot. Dinner time is not a completely organized thing in this house.
I have to get chicken nuggets.
They don't eat the same things. They don't like the same things. I'll make them two separate things. You asked me for a hot dog.
We'll try and feed them first, and then we'll try and take care of ourselves.
Cafe Mosay is now closed.
Bedtime at this house is always a nightmare.
Honey, look what time it is. It's 9:30. You have to go to bed.
They don't have a set bedtime. They rule the house.
They want the TV on in their bedroom when it's time for bed.
I don't want to hear you.
And, you know, they'll be up at 10:30 in the evening watching television. I can't deal with it no more. It's like this from morning till night. Oh, we called Nanny 911 because I feel that I need help. I feel like there's a lot on my shoulders. Say goodnight, Daddy.
Good night, Daddy.
And I'm just tired. I can't do it all by myself anymore.
Ay, 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 ay. There's so much chaos in this house, I can't hear myself think. Nanny dead, the Mosay family need your gentle approach to restore peace and order before they burst at the seams.
Hello.
I'm Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. Nice to meet you. I'm Nanny Deb. How are you?
This is Nanny Deb.
Hello.
Say hi, Nanny Deb.
Shake my hand. How do you do, Ava?
Say I'm good.
Hello, Jack.
Say
How do you
hi,
do,
Nanny
Jack?
Deb. This is my husband, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
My first impression of the Mosay family is the kids are nice, Mum seems open to the process, the house is tidy. You carry on with your day as though I'm not here. Please don't be intimidated. I'm just making notes that will eventually be used to help your family.
Fine, whatever you have to do, you do. And work your magic, please.
Okay, great.
Come sit, honey. I don't want you to eat in there.
Okay, so it's time for me to start observing. The first thing I get to see is snack time.
Who wants to try a yummy banana? What?
Try something new, guys.
It's a banana. How do you know? You've never tried it.
The children are freaking out over a banana. What's the problem? Anyone would think you'd offer them poison.
No, Daddy! No! No!
Come on. Come on. Come on, Jack. This is kind of ridiculous here. Come on. Ava, come on.
We'll compromise. Have a piece of banana, and I'll give you a piece of chocolate.
Please stay here all day.
These children have got their parents figured out. Whenever they want a sweet, all they have to do is throw a tantrum.
You want chocolate? Just one?
For the most part, giving them the junk seems to quiet them down, and it works.
Okay, so forget the banana. Jack is on to bigger and better things, like a gingerbread house.
Jack,
Daddy!
you cannot have that.
Yes!
Nothing.
Yes!
Jack, the house is going to be in the garbage very soon.
I've had enough of Jack screaming over the candy. My head can't take the screaming. I have a headache and I don't want to hear it anymore. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm not in the mood to listen to this. No more, okay?
Jack had fair warning that enough was enough. It was time to throw the gingerbread house away.
Don't, Daddy!
Jack, I'm not going to deal with you.
It's just screaming and more screaming.
Your house is gonna go in the garbage.
Don't put Daddy in the house!
Uh-oh.
No. Straight into the garbage.
Don't take it out of there. No, 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 no.
But that's not the end of it for Jack. He goes straight to the trash.
Watch your fingers. No.
He's like a sugar addict.
No! Jack, stop! Come on! Mark!
What?
Come on, take him or something.
what am I possibly gonna do?
Mark dumped the gingerbread house, but he leaves Jackie to deal with the consequences. Maybe he thinks his job is done and it's time to relax.
Give him the candy!
You give him the candy.
Okay, that's enough. I cannot let a child dig sweets out of the trash. No, go over there.
You going to mug me?
I'm not gonna mug you.
Is that gorgeous or what, eh? And I believe I can run a decent marathon.
Thank you very much.
Download Veely now.
It's afternoon. Mum Jackie needs to run errands.
I'm going out by myself.
Listen to me. Let me talk to you, okay? I will see you in a little while, okay?
It seems that the kids have issues when Mum leaves the house. But why?
I'll come back. Nope, I will come back. Don't hit me, okay? If you hit me, you think I'm gonna let you come with me?
Whenever it's time for me to go out and go somewhere, the kids just get so upset, they scream, they don't want me to leave, and I just feel like a prisoner in my own home.
Let mommy leave. Come on.
Jackie, just go. I'll deal with him.
All right, bye, Jack.
No, please. No, I want to go.
I wonder what little Jack is so worried about. He's not being left alone. His father's still home.
Go play with Daddy, okay?
I guess that's not good enough.
No, I want to go.
Oh, you want me to get you a prize?
Wow, I'd almost forgotten. When the kids scream, they get rewarded. That's the pattern.
I'll see you later. Bye.
No sooner is Mum out of the house when another problem presents itself.
Jack, I smell something. You going poopy?
Jack has pooped his pants. I wonder how Mark will deal with it.
I give Jack a hard time about the potty business because at 4.5, I feel they should know better.
Dad just sat there. Is he going to let his son lay around with dirty pants until Mum gets back?
A special package for you in the bathroom.
You did? You had an accident?
Jack only wants Mom to change him, so Mommy can change him.
Let's clean you. Did Daddy try and change you?
Something's keeping Dad from working together with Mum, and I'm going to find out what it is.
You have to come down and clean up your mess.
Later, Jackie attempts to tidy up, but no one seems to care.
My tummy's hurting.
Oh, so you can't clean?
Yeah.
Great.
All right, well, guess what? Mommy's legs hurt.
And again, just when Mum needs all hands on deck,
I'm getting out of here for a few minutes. I've been in it all day.
Dad ducks out.
I find it hard as a dad to discipline my children because their mom is who they listen to. Period.
I don't want to clean this house no more.
The reason why I start to get frustrated and maybe sometimes scream and yell is because I do feel like I'm doing everything by myself.
I want you to pick up your toys and put them where they belong. Do you understand?
I don't like the person that I've become. I don't like that I scream.
I promise you I will throw it in the garbage. Pick it up now. You have till the count of 3.
Where does the flour go?
I didn't know.
You know where the flour goes. I don't know what else to do. I don't know how to handle the kids carrying on, and I think I just lose it. Jack.
Okay. Mommy, I want hot dogs too.
All right.
Dad's back from his walk in time for the kids' dinner, and I'm interested to see how he and Jackie handle the evening routine.
Ava, you're not even eating anything. Come on.
Do they have a routine that they follow after dinner, or they just kind of hang out from now?
Yeah,
Hang
they
out.
just
Well,
kind
you
of
know.
hang out.
Okay.
The reason why we don't eat together as a family is because we don't eat the same things.
With the parents eating separately from the children, bedtime is nowhere in sight.
Come on. Jack, we're going in the bathtub.
Again, the kids are with Dad, but they're somehow not comfortable. That can't feel good for Dad.
Daddy! Yeah!
Breaks my heart when I hear my daughter screaming like that.
Stella! Stop it! Don't even touch it!
Jack, I'm just touching your hair. I'm putting water in it.
No.
I don't know what the problem is. I try to give them a bath, but all they do is scream mommy from the time they go in to the time they come out. It makes me feel inadequate, like I'm incapable of giving them a bath, like I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
There's a way to do things, and I like things done right.
Goodbye.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. So Mum just relieved him from duty. If she doesn't feel confident that Dad can handle the kids, then why should he?
Dad's retired to the sofa for the night, so Jackie puts the kids to bed.
Get in the bed.
Bedtime in this house is a free-for-all. It's just lots of screaming and crying and complaining. No, lay down. No. Come on, come on, come on. Shh, move over. Well, each of my children have their own room, but they like to stay together.
I want TV on.
If I hear anything, I'm turning it off. You understand?
Understand.
I put a TV in the kids' room because I was kind of at my wit's end. I had to come up with something to make them stay in their bed and stay in their rooms and fall asleep.
Get in the bed. Now. If I hear one more sound, that's it. Everything goes off.
With the kids finally asleep, it's time for Jackie and Mark to hear the truth about what I've seen today.
There's no consistency whatsoever. These children absolutely have no limits and no structure. And what I want to do this week is get the two of you to work together as a team. Because right now what's going on is this, all day long. You check out, you're not here. When you're here, you're not here. And I think that largely is down to you, not him. Because you've made it so these children are very dependent on you. You literally will demean him to them. Goodbye.
Thanks a lot.
They are getting the message from you that he doesn't do it right. You're never going to be parents together if you're constantly battling each other. And so we need to work out a plan where you can parent as a team.
Nanny Deb said that I was the problem, and I just do not see it like that. Nanny Deb does not live here, and she does not know what goes on every day. I feel if he pitched in more and took some of the load off me, we'd all be happier.
But you don't let him. And you don't see that you don't let him.
If I don't do things Jackie's way, we usually fight, so why even bother?
It's not the children. This is the battle, and this is heading for a train wreck.
So the first thing on my agenda today, setting some new house rules.
Every family needs rules, so I'm gonna open up my nanny bag, and I'm gonna get out my special nanny book. The deal about family rules is everybody has to follow the rules.
After what Nanny Deb told us last night, I'm a little concerned with what she's gonna make us do now.
The first rule is Mom and Dad are a team. If Daddy says no, Mommy will say no too. Number 2, everyone sleeps in their own bed.
Get in the bed. Now. If I hear one more sound, that's it.
So Ava's gonna start sleeping in her bed. Jack's gonna sleep in his bed. And rule number 3, good food helps good behavior. There is way, 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 way too much junk food in this house.
I don't know how Nanny Deb is gonna get them to try anything healthy. My husband and I tried before, and it's just been chaos.
When we eat too much junk, it makes us a little crazy.
Jack, stop! Come on! Mark!
Okay, one of the things I saw yesterday that I was not happy about, and that's what this rule is about. No yelling.
Get upstairs! No! Get in the bathtub now!
The rule, no yelling, I don't even know how we would do that. That's how we communicate.
Rule number 5, bedtime is bedtime. And there's no TV at bedtime. When we watch TV, when we're falling asleep, our brain doesn't rest properly. And then you won't grow.
Without a TV, they're definitely gonna scream. I'm a little afraid.
Something else I have in my nanny bag. What are these? And you know why I'm giving you nanny underwear? To remind you to go party, because we don't want to poop on nanny. Right? So does everybody think they can do this?
We're gonna all try, right? We're on the same team?
One of the problems with this family is that they have absolutely no routine to their day.
Jack, come out from under the table, please. I gotta show you something. Come here, it's fun.
So I've come up with a schedule to help organize this chaotic home.
The day is pretty structured. Brush your teeth, get dressed, and have breakfast.
We're both nervous about being put on a schedule with the kids, and they need it.
Before school, you get to have playtime. Then you leave for school. When you come home from school, we have snack time. What kind of snack do we have?
I want to have peanut butter jelly sandwich.
You do?
I want to have peanut butter jelly sandwich too.
Maybe some fruit with that. And then after snack, we have active play with mom or dad.
I want to play with my dad. I'm going to play with my mom.
Okay, with your dad too. So then there's no sort of leaving them to play alone and walking away. That's your time to be really, really engaged with them.
I should have had like a child handbook or something, because they're all cute and I know how to play with them, but I don't really know how to do the other part.
And at 5:30 to 6 is dinner time. If you get them involved with it, they set the table, and then right after dinner is their quiet time. And that's when I'm allocating their 30 minutes of TV. 7 p.m. to 7:30 is the 4 Bs. Bath, brush teeth, book, bed. I want to see whoever starts the bath finishes the bath, and you alternate. So by 8 o'clock, everyone's in bed, lights are out, you guys have your time.
I think the biggest struggle is going to be just keeping to that schedule on a consistent basis.
Okay.
How are we gonna get Jackie up at 7:30?
Quite frankly, Mark, there are not morning people, and there are people that are. Whoever's the morning person does the morning.
With the new rules set down, it's time to put them into action. 4-year-old kids eating junk food leads to crazy behavior, so I want to encourage them to eat food that's good for them.
Okay, so this is called a healthy eating pyramid, and these are the things that we're supposed to eat to keep our bodies healthy. It says you need to eat a lot of, what are these?
Vegetables.
Yes, and fruits and vegetables. We need to eat a lot.
Thank you.
I'm sending Mark and Jack to the local deli to stock up on healthy food.
No junk.
What's yummy?
Well, everything's yummy.
Ah, here comes Mark's first challenge. All of Jack's favorite sweets are within easy reach.
No, that is junk. That's junk. No junk.
But I want to.
No.
Mommy said I can get something.
Mommy did not say you can get anything. I am the boss. That's junk. Jack, you cannot have that.
By saying his mum would have bought him the candy, Jack's really testing his dad.
No, I'm putting it back.
No, Daddy, don't even put it back.
I know if I give in and give him the junk, he'll stop screaming, but enough is enough. He's got to learn.
That's it. All right, you want?
I want a peanut butter cup. No, I want a peanut butter cup.
Of course, Jack is turning on the tantrum. He's used to getting his way with that technique.
I let me have it.
I know she does. That's why I'm tormented.
Mommy.
Dad is doing his best, and they're actually off to a very good start. But I don't want anyone giving up yet. I think I'm going to step in and give them a hand. Whoa, 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 what happened? Okay, come here, come touch Nanny.
Come out.
What happened? You don't know? What is a peanut butter cup? Is it healthy? No. What did we go to the store to buy? Healthy things. Do you want to try going in again with Daddy and go get healthy stuff? You can do it. I know you can do it. Okay, you handled the tantrum really well. You brought him out of the store, you got him calmed down. But I don't want you to give up and go home. I want you to go back in and finish what you started.
Dad, we're not getting those cookies.
No, we're not getting them.
So and fruit.
You want fruit?
So now he's making the healthy choice.
Good job, Jack.
Yeah, I like grapes.
I know you like grapes. Give me 5. Now you're doing the robot? All right.
Dad, I think, did a really good job of getting Jack to calm down. We don't give up, right?
Right,
We
Jack.
try again. We keep trying, we don't give up. Good job, guys.
Mission accomplished. Mark took control of the situation, Jack calmed down, and the result? Healthy food on its way home.
All right.
Okay.
Good job, Jack. See, that's how we do it. Don't you come out happy?
Sometimes just making healthy food look fun is all it takes to grab a kid's interest. It can help anyway.
They're making.
These are ants.
This is really yummy.
I don't like it.
Jack, do we have to eat it if we don't like it? Do we have to eat it? No. The key here, we never force, we never bribe, food is food. They don't want to try it, no big deal. You don't replace it with other things. You don't offer them cookies instead. It's important to offer up only healthy choices. If there's no other option, the kids will come around eventually.
Crunchy.
Crunch!
I never thought of it like that. I'm so used to giving them something else if they don't like what I put out.
Give me 5, you did a good job with your salary.
Go, Jack.
Now I've got the kids to eat a veggie snack, it's time to introduce my reward system.
Good job.
In the past, the kids were bribed with treats to stop their crying and whining.
Try the banana and then the toy or no toy.
My plan is based on positive reinforcement. Good behavior gets noticed, bad behavior gets ignored.
You get 8 of those, you get a prize. So every time you clean up your toys, or set the table, or help Mom and Dad, or use the toilet, you get 1. Okay? Do you think you can do those things? Excellent. You do something good, you get a reward. You don't, no reward. It's that simple. Initially, every little thing, keep on it. Reward them, reward them, reward them, every little thing. If we stay focused on what these kids do right, they'll want to do right more and more.
Put it in.
Fast, fast. Good job. That's it.
Here, I'll make room.
I've never seen you pick up like that ever.
They were cleaning the house. They didn't complain, they didn't scream. They did it happily. I guess they wanted their rewards.
Thank you.
The reward? Quality time with Dad.
All right, Jack, look, he's gonna beat you, but he's gonna beat you.
I never realized that spending time with me is the reward, that we don't have to give him candy and other forms of junk.
I can go Peter.
But back at home, things don't run so smoothly.
Why are you guys hiding in the bathroom?
It seems that Jack and Ava have gone through another pair of nanny pants.
Oh, what's that in there?
There's always something. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. We'll get there. Staying calm is key. It's no big deal. I've got plenty of nanny underwear. Okay, you know what? Why don't you go in the bathroom and wash your hands, and we'll put on your new nanny underwear, and we'll start the day off again. Does that sound like a good idea? Okay, so let's go do that. Not a big deal. Let's just go. Come on, Jack, you can do it. You're a big boy, let's go. You go in there. Jack's gonna go and take care of himself. There is no shame, there is no embarrassment, there is no drama. Because the more drama we feed into it, the more this is gonna keep happening. Don't lose your cool. I can tell it bothers you the most.
This is the kind of thing that gets me really worked up, but it just adds to the problem.
Looking back now, I'd probably dramatized it the most because I just got so angry.
But what are you doing in there?
I didn't know.
It's not a big deal. It's all very calm. He's not a baby. He doesn't need help. He needs his nanny underwear. And if I start this, and he knows this is the thing now, and Mom does it, and you do it, and everybody does it, he'll get used to it. And I can guarantee you it'll stop. Okay, now it's time to get the kids feeling comfortable when Mum's out of the house.
Please?
Again, it's all about not making a big deal out of things. If Mum's not stressed, the kids shouldn't be either. All right, let's go tell them you're gonna go to the store.
Okay.
So Daddy, when Mommy has to go somewhere by herself, and Mom, it's a quick goodbye. It's just, I'm gonna go to the store, I'll see you guys later. It's upbeat, and you go straight into, let's do this while Mom's gone. Okay, so say goodbye quick. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you in a little while.
Guys,
That's
we're gonna
it.
play.
By keeping the goodbyes short and sweet, Dad distracts the kids and Mom leaving is not an issue.
That wasn't so bad, but I have to admit, it's hard for me to leave the kids alone, even if it is with their dad.
Guys!
Maybe I want them to miss me. Maybe I just love it that they need me and they want me around.
Hey, try and open this.
Okay, on to a family dinner. Eating separately just prolongs the bedtime. And I think eating together will help this family feel more like a team. What new thing are you gonna try, Ava?
Green peas in her macaroni and cheese.
Oh,
First time ever.
fabulous.
Now that the kids have been introduced to vegetables, there should be no problem with some more healthy options.
And Jack, you're gonna try the spinach? What's Dad trying for the first time?
Sitting down with everybody at once.
Fantastic! At this rate, we'll have the kids in bed by 8:30. Mark my words. Maybe I spoke too soon.
I don't like to get taken off my plate.
This is the problem with eating together as a family in this house. The kids just don't want to eat what we eat.
Remember today at snack time there were things on your plate that you didn't have to necessarily eat?
Let's just let Ava feel what she needs to feel. Let's leave her alone. It's always really, really important when there's more than one child. Focus on the child that's doing well. And now we're just gonna carry on and have a nice family dinner, okay? Good job, Jack.
To sit there and have to ignore Ava, not wanting to eat her meal, oh, it was tough.
But this job isn't over yet. We still have to restore Dad to his proper place on the parenting team.
And this time there'll be no mum sweeping in to rescue them in the middle of it. Dad can handle it, and the kids need to know that too.
What happens now if they start screaming with their hair washing?
You are not their rescuer.
Yeah.
You don't rescue them from their own father.
Okay.
So it's as though you're not here, even though you're here.
Ava, we have to get the soap out. Here, put the... Ava, we gotta do this.
Jackie's only feet away, but I'm not letting her step in. The kids need to learn that Dad's in control and can cope without Mom.
Oh, what's the matter? Tell me.
You know what? We just gotta ride this through. This is the first time, and
Oh, there's a washcloth. Look at this.
no, this is new and it's different. Ava, blow. Good job.
Are you laughing?
Getting to the bath was a relief because if we didn't have to call Mommy, and it made me feel adequate. I felt like I am their father and that I am part of the team.
Okay, Ava, your hair's brushed. Let me see. Can I see you?
Mark did get through bath time without any major disasters, but I have to admit, I don't know if I'm ever going to get used to this. There's just that part of me that always wants to run and help my children.
I love you. I see you tomorrow. Look, count your butterflies.
Mark is finally stepping up as a dad. He's finished bath time and got the kids into bed before 8 o'clock.
All right, I see you in the morning. Good
And
night.
crucially, without any help from Mum.
It's not even 8 yet. There is way. In fact. Yes, there is way.
Oh, my God.
I've seen real progress from Mark and the twins tonight, but Jackie still doesn't seem willing to relinquish control. And I want to know why.
My fear somewhat is, you know, I am leaving soon. And one thing that I really, really can't reiterate enough is you two staying unified.
And the overreactions
how
are what they're
long have
learning.
I been saying that?
Practice what you
Honest,
preach,
now
then.
be
Practice what you
honest.
preach. You've been saying it without actually being able to look yourself in the mirror, I think.
Dude, you need to accept responsibility for something.
Oh, my God.
Anything. You are a screamer.
There is a lot of yelling coming from you a lot of times.
He's a finger pointer.
I'm not a finger pointer.
Always been.
So are you.
Mum is not ready to let go and be a team.
That's what's holding this up, and she's got to see that.
You are adults. They are children. We are here to help them. And what the two of you do is your business, but what you do with those children is my business.
I'm willing to change that.
Then change it. They were bickering back and forth about the past. And this isn't about the past. This is about the now. This is about the future. And this is about their children. And I'd had enough. There is no going from mommy to daddy to mommy to daddy to try and find the right answer for them. You're the same. You're solid.
A lot of work.
Is she worth it to you?
Yeah, she's worth it to me.
I'm more able to see what Jackie expects of me, and I'm gonna live up to it as best as I can because I love my wife very much.
Come here. Sometimes people need to work on themselves, and I think that this lesson here with Nanny Deb showed us both what kind of people we are.
No more, okay?
Group hug. I love you guys.
With Mark and Jackie making a real commitment to each other, everything else can finally start falling into place.
Jack, can I sit next to you?
And remember how the Mosays used to do dinner?
Watch out.
Now everybody gathers around the table at the same time for a real family meal.
Snowing. I love sitting down and having that one meal as a family. That's the way it should be.
I like that chicken cutlet.
What about the broccoli?
Of course, this new sense of family unity is having a very positive effect on the twins.
They've both made progress with trying new food.
You like it?
Pouting and crying and laying your head down is not going to get you the attention that you want. And I think that's where Ava has really grown. Jack has done a complete turnaround, and now with every meal has tried something new. So I'm really, really proud of Jack.
And what about the rest?
Let me see.
Plenty of progress all around.
Hello, princess.
Hey, I'm going poo-poo. Get out of here. Daddy, look, I'm going poo-poo on potty.
Really? Nice, that's a good hit.
I was really proud of Jack when he went poo-poo on the potty, and that was a big moment for him. I'm hoping that he continues to be a big boy.
You do it all by yourself? Clean up good, okay? Thank you.
It's amazing how so much can happen in so little time.
But best of all, Dad has truly got his groove back.
Dad, I got my T-Rex.
Very good, let's go. Let's go, T-Rex.
My role has changed dramatically in the house.
I love you.
Being part of the team, I'm more able to see what Jackie expects of me.
Whoa, it's a rocket. Almost.
I want my husband there. I want my husband to be with the kids.
That's a good flick. 4.
I want my husband to want to be with the kids.
A smile is like this.
Yeah. And I'm happy that I don't have to run to the rescue, because now I can sit back for 5 minutes and put my feet up.
Wow, what is that?
Daddy said it was called a glider.
Whoa!
It's snowing.
Happiness has been restored to the Mosay household. Now all that's left to do is say goodbye.
So you guys have learned how to work together as a team, and now we have Team Mosay, and now Nanny can leave with a big happy smile because there's a lot of love in this house.
Mom and Dad are a team, and that is probably the most important thing for a stable family.
I know that you guys know what the rules are, and you're going to be able to follow the rules, right? And I want to say thank you to everybody for all the work they've done this week. You guys have been fantastic.
Thank you. Give 5.
It makes me sad to say goodbye, because I don't like to say goodbye, because we had a fun week, didn't we? And I'm going to miss you so much.
Every once in a while, you need the kick in the butt.
We needed this more than you know.
Bye.
I'm gonna miss Nanny Deb.
My hopes for Jackie and Mark are that they continue to work on their relationship as a couple, their relationship as parents, and also work on themselves individually. Because it's really, really important that if they're happy, their children will be happy.
They're every parent's worst nightmare.
Stupid.
Kids completely out of control
No, stop.
and taking over the household.
I will smack you both.
These parents have reached the end of the rope.
All right, enough! I don't care!
They're in desperate need of help.
Get upstairs! Get in the bed!
They have only one alternative left. It's time to contact Nanny 911.
This is Nanny 911. Can I help you?
From our team of world-class nannies, direct from Nanny Central, the right nanny will be chosen. They will then have 1 week to take our families from living hell to a family bliss.
You're a waste of life.
Can these families be saved?
I'm going to call the police.
No! Anthony!
I don't love you.
What you do with those children is my business.
Parents of America, help is on the way.
Who's your nanny?
Tonight.
What's the matter?
Meet the Balsamo family.
He hit me.
With a liar,
I didn't break it.
a thief,
You stole.
and a 2-year-old potty mouth.
Hey!
Nanny Stella's gonna have to put in overtime to keep these kids from doing time.
I'm going to call the police.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Next on Nanny 911.
Grabbed her head and slammed her to the wall.
Let me go.
Let's go.
I didn't break it.
I'm tired of arguing with you all day long.
My name is Elaine Balsamo. I'm 31 years old.
All right.
My name is Sergio Balsamo. I'm 34 years old, and I'm a carpenter.
Honestly, enough.
He's not doing anything.
My wife, Elaine, and I have been married for 12 years.
We have 3 children, Giovanni, who's 11, Adriana's 9, and Marco's 2.
Marco, what's the matter?
Our family is loud. It's constant chaos.
Yeah.
My kids cannot be in the same room together.
I'll throw you down.
Oh, he hit me.
Pull him.
They physically hurt each other.
The way my family fights, it's like animals in the wild. Stop starting this!
They're disrespectful kids.
Stop!
They're loud and obnoxious.
You're pissing me off!
They're out of control.
No!
Adriana is 9 years old, and she is a drama queen.
I freaking hate you! Daddy, give me my guitar! You give it to me for everything!
She's the loudest screaming girl I've ever seen.
Oh, why don't you just get your lazy butt up?
Adriana!
No, I want to fail.
Adriana overreacts to everything. And she'll go on and on.
Come on.
I'm not dealing with this, H. We had an episode where she went on for 4 hours.
Stop it. I'm not dealing with this.
I don't want to go.
Adriana is my biggest problem with bedtime. Her bedtime is usually between 8 and 8:30, and she won't fall asleep till about 11, 12 o'clock.
Get in bed. Get in bed.
Every 10 minutes or something, there's an excuse.
Don't start the drama.
My sister waits till my parents go upstairs, and then she sneaks in my room.
Sergio, you deal with her tonight. I'm not doing this. I just said 20 minutes. 20 minutes, Giovanni. Not even 1 minute passed.
Giovanni is an angry child. He always has an attitude. He answers back.
Are you blind?
He lies.
I just said, don't open the soda.
I didn't open it.
He never listens.
Do your homework.
It is very easy for me to play my parents.
Is that a threat or a promise?
When he gets angry, he gets in your face.
I just did it.
Sometimes the way he talks to us,
Done my homework.
I back off.
I'm afraid that he's gonna hit me.
Hold on.
If he's like this at 11, I am scared that he'll get arrested. Marco is 2 years old, and he's a little sponge. Whatever Giovanni and Adriana do, he takes it all in and then repeats it.
Hey, get back. Giovanni, don't instigate him.
Marco has used curses.
Don't listen to him. What'd you call me?
You father.
Marco, that's enough.
In this house, we have no rules.
Make me.
Me, Marco, and Adriana run the household.
Don't push me.
We scream, yell, throw things, and my parents don't really do anything.
Move.
You.
Jerk. That'll be my fist in your face.
The kids do whatever they want.
You're a jerk.
Can Can I have the phone? Giovanni, let's go.
I'm busy. My kids haven't listened to me in about 7 years. 20 minutes in your room. We'll see. The discipline doesn't work because whatever I say goes in from one ear and comes out the other.
No, your mother said to go to your room first.
We have tried everything. Stop. Removing toys, TV, timeouts. We'll see. What's wrong with you?
She broke the light bulb with the full stick.
Yeah. This is one of the pieces of the kitchen cabinet. This is the fourth door they're breaking. The fourth door in 1 year.
This is ridiculous.
Kids' behavior has put a lot of strain on our marriage. With Sergio, I don't get enough help from him. Can you get up? He's sitting there and he's not doing anything. I'm doing the disciplining for both of us. Do you have to call him stupid?
Yes, I do.
When I come home from work and I see the kids fighting, I just don't want to bother with them because I'm exhausted.
Dad, he lets me get away with everything. He lets me do anything I want to, so he's like the best. Marco.
Tell her. Marco, stop. I have been called different names by my kids. The children call me a witch, a bad mother. What? Fat woman.
You're a waste of life.
Who are you talking to? They do hurt my feelings. No, nobody should call their parents those names.
I don't think it's right. They should have some respect for her.
Keep it up, yeah. I feel like I'm failing as a parent. Stop it! Giovanni, just do your homework. Honestly, stop. I called Nanny 911 because I need help. It's my last chance.
Enough, I don't care! Nanny Stella, you've got to get to the Balsamo's family and quick. With your tough love and persistence, there's still a chance to save this family.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Nanny Stella.
Hi, I'm Elaine Balsamo. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Guys, come and meet the nanny. The first impression of Nanny Stella is scary. She looks tough. Adriana, this is Nanny Stella.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
I'm Sergio.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Elaine's husband.
Marco. Nice to meet you.
This is Giovanni.
Hi, Giovanni. Nice to meet you.
I think that a nanny comes to our house and tells me what to do. I think that's ridiculous.
Are you guys ready for me?
Are you ready for them?
Do you know what happens on the first day? I have to come in and see what you guys are doing, where you're having problems, you know, and then I have to see if I can help remedy it. So I have to sort of mill into the background and take notes. You have to pretend I'm not here.
Okay.
As hard as that might be. Okay? So what are you about to do now? What time is it?
In a little bit, we start homework, usually.
It's good to hear that this mom has an agenda and the children have scheduled homework time.
Do you know what you're running? Get your...
I'm not doing my homework. And shut up, Age.
Giovanni, do your homework.
Shut up!
Giovanni has tuned his mother out.
Giovanni, start your homework. Giovanni, do your homework. Give me the phone. I had enough.
Fine.
Don't you dare push me. Giovanni!
I can sue you.
Stop! You're hurting me. Stop it!
The fight between Giovanni and Elaine was horrific. And the physical part of this is really scary.
What is it?
Giovanni doesn't seem to care that he's hurt his mom and looks no closer to doing homework.
I went for his homework just to get the video game.
Are you going to do your homework? Told you I was going to teach
Freaking
us.
game!
No.
Give me my
I told you. No, stop. Giovanni,
I'm not
no.
joking around with you. Give me my game.
After you
Stop.
do
Give me
your
my
game.
No, give me my game.
I said stop.
Give me my game.
He said no.
No, stop.
I have to come in. Stop, Giovanni. Stop. I stepped in tonight because it got really physical. One of the things about this house is there's way too much physical going on.
I'm going outside.
Okay, Sergio, just stay for 1 minute, please. No, please, it's okay. Don't get upset. It's okay.
He doesn't listen.
It's really upsetting to see that either parent, a mom or a dad, doesn't have control over their own home and their kids don't respect them.
This place is a madhouse. A fight breaks out every 5 minutes. Adriana and Giovanni know exactly how to push each other's buttons.
Stop! Let me see the back. Stop! Let me see the back. Let me see the back. Let me see the back.
No! You gotta read my book!
Let me see the back.
Guys,
Stop it!
Stop. Give it a book back.
I'm reading!
Give it a book.
Something.
Well, you never read, so it's... Stop. Giovanni, stop. Stop.
Get off. Get
All right,
off.
go watch the TV. Stop.
You're dead.
Just go in.
For some reason, these kids don't know what is right and what's wrong. There's no discipline or punishments. Mum wants to start dinner, so has asked Adriana to watch her little brother.
Marco, come here. Adriana, come down, please.
No.
Adriana, come down. Adriana, come down.
No.
Come on, Marco follows you. Please come down.
Whatever. Not listening.
Adriana, just come down.
Not listening.
Downstairs, Adri. Adri, please.
No.
The biggest problem with the Balsamo family right now is everybody's talking and nobody's listening.
I don't want him upstairs.
Then too dang bad.
No consistency, not one consequence. The Balsamos surprisingly managed to get everybody together for a sit-down family dinner.
Marco, you can't do that.
Dinner with this family is like feeding time at the zoo.
You can't spit enough food.
Babe, I can't pour ice on here, right?
Hey.
I have never heard somebody as young as this have such a potty mouth.
Get him off, bitch.
Hey.
Giovanni, don't laugh.
Mom,
It's not funny.
It's bitch.
Don't instigate him, Giovanni.
I didn't tell him to do it. I said take it away.
No. All of a sudden you whisper and then he hits her?
Giovanni is the puppet master. He's the one pulling the strings in this house.
Giovanni, that's not nice. Did Giovanni tell you hit Adriana? You're such a liar.
After this, we're going to bed.
Such a liar.
It seems like the children can't stay in the same room together for any length of time before all hell breaks loose. After dinner, the children are sent to tidy up their toys.
Marco! Marco, you gotta help me here. I'm not cleaning up your mess by myself. Whatever I see on the floor that's yours, I'm throwing it out. Yeah, a bitch. What is it called? A bitch. You spit my food and dinner. Now you call me the B word. I want you to sit here, stay quiet, don't move. I'll sit here.
Adriana picks on Marco just like Giovanni picks on her.
I'm smarter than you.
And if that wasn't enough, Adriana takes some of Marco's toys as a punishment.
Toy.
She's not being very nice, is she?
Yeah.
She's picking on you, isn't she?
Again,
Yeah, that's not very
yeah.
It's like schoolyard bullying. Time to witness an average evening in the Balsamo household.
Good night.
There is no schedule for bedtime, so 2-year-old Marco gets put to bed at the same time as his older siblings.
Good night.
No.
Mom staying in the room with Marco is a quick fix to help him sleep. But if Mom ever wants an evening to herself, Marco will have to learn to go it alone. Now all the kids are in bed except for Adriana.
Adriana in bed.
I'm scared, Dad. I'm not going to bed.
Adriana certainly doesn't seem to be in the right frame of mind for bed. Maybe adding wind-down time into her schedule would calm her down.
Okay, stop. Good night. Enough.
This is like an endurance test.
Adriana.
And I don't know why Sergio thinks it's okay to watch from the sidelines. It blows my mind that somebody can just sit there when all the chaos is going on around them.
I'm not going to bed.
Enough.
Ooh, I'm scared.
Why is she not scared if I'm scared?
Enough. Adriana.
It's been over 3 hours and the struggle is still going on.
Enough is enough. Good night.
And an exhausted Elaine gives up. This is absolutely a family on the verge.
I can't stand her.
Mom's headed for a nervous breakdown. Are you ready for a chat? The first thing that I notice is the volume. It's insane. There's a lot of screaming, a lot of shouting.
Giovanni, stop.
Giovanni!
If I hear Giovanni one more time tonight, I'm going to slit my throat. The amount of lying that goes on concerns me. Adriana lies and Giovanni lies.
I didn't tell him to do it.
The other thing is, there are no rules. If you know your bedtime, you know your bedtime. You don't push it every night. But you push it every night if you know you can get away with it.
I'm not going to bed.
Stop! I don't know how to make up stay in bed. My patience has run out many years ago.
We tried everything.
It's frustrating when I say something over and over and over and it doesn't work.
I think you're both bullied by your children. You've given up. You're exhausted. Giovanni thinks he rules the world. I mean, confidence is one thing, but downright arrogance and rudeness.
Give me my...
No. And he's way off the scale. The physical thing concerns me. The anger concerns me. If you say you're going to do something, you've got to follow through. I see you, Sergio. I see you bail. I see you evade the situation. Your job is to discipline your children. For some reason, you don't want to do that.
I don't like to hear the screaming. I just give up as soon as I come home.
If you keep giving in, then you're back to square one. You two really have to think how you want to parent your children, because right now you don't know. I've got a ringside seat to what's going on, and I'm scared half to death. I'm scared of where this is going to end up. Okay, guys, you ready to make some changes?
Yes.
Can I have that, please? Thank you. I need your full attention.
If the nanny comes in with rules and they don't sound reasonable to me, I'm not gonna follow.
Do you have rules at school?
Yes.
Well, guess what?
I have rules home.
The first one, no yelling. Do you think you could all start talking to each other in a nice voice?
Can we try it?
Next rule, no swearing. Marco, no more swearing, okay? Listen the first time.
Giovanni! Adriana!
Giovanni!
The last one, one warning, one consequence. Giovanni, there's going to be one warning and one consequence, or I am taking away your video game. Is that clear enough? All this screaming and shouting and disrespect has to stop. The next thing is this. A very simple reward chart. These stars, they're rewards. And you're gonna earn your way now. You're not just gonna get everything that you've had before. Giovanni, what do you think you're gonna earn?
My phone.
You're gonna earn your phone and your video time. You're all gonna earn TV time. None of this anymore is being taken for granted.
When the nanny told me that I needed to cut down on my cell phone time, my heart stopped beating.
I promise you, if you stick to this, you and your family, all that screaming and shouting is going to go out of the window. Is everybody ready to start right now? Let's go, let's get started.
Homework.
Not everyone is happy with it, but my rules are here to stay.
8 times 7.
I don't know if I did it
Yeah,
right.
you did it right.
Oh, dear. What happened, Marco?
Marco.
All right, this is where one warning, one consequence comes into play, okay? Marco, you know if you throw, you're going to go in timeout. You have to have nice behaviour. Okay, I guess you're going in timeout. Yep.
In my house, the timeouts don't work. Timeout, 2 minutes. I believe he doesn't understand the concept. 2 minutes.
Or you walk away, Elaine. Walk away. You stay there, and when this goes off, Marco, you can come find Mummy. You stay there. Elaine was under the misconception that a 2-year-old doesn't understand discipline.
I don't like this. Seeing him sit down in timeout and knowing when we told him the first consequence that he was going to get timeout after that, it really surprised me that I was fooled by a 2-year-old.
I guess timeout does work.
I guess it does.
Unbelievable.
Okay, Marco, sit up. Good boy, listen. Look at Nanny. You can't hit people and you can't throw your toys, okay? Okay. If you do that again, you're gonna go in timeout, but now you can go back and do your homework. Okay? And that's not the only change.
He's actually reading.
Is this just for my benefit?
He never reads on his own.
Giovanni, is this just for my benefit?
No, I'm trying to kiss up right now. I'm trying to kiss up right now.
That's all it took. I'm a bit suspicious. I think Giovanni's good behaviour is a ploy to get me out of the house quicker.
Hey, guys.
Okay.
Got the pizza. Guys, are done with your homework?
Practice the rules. Make sure you be extra good so I can get my phone. Can I have the card, please?
Thank you, Mom. Have one.
Please.
This is picture perfect compared to dinner yesterday.
Marco, it fits.
This is nice and quiet. Wow.
You're making me look really good. I'll be able to go home sooner than I anticipated.
This is great.
This all seems too good to be true, and I want to test my theory and see what happens when I'm not here. I'm going to take a step out. You guys have your dinner, and I'll be back. Okay? Let's see how the kids behave with Mum and Dad in charge.
Marco, stop. Hey!
Honey, don't instigate him.
No, don't! Marco!
Bad boy. Giovanni, sit down.
Stop!
Marco.
What are you doing?
Sure enough, the madness returns and the instigator is Giovanni.
You okay?
Okay, I have to go.
He pushed himself because you were...
I didn't.
Okay, so we got dinner and then we're back to chaos. What's happening?
I think Giovanni is trying to outsmart myself, Sergio, and Nanny Stella. I think he thinks if he behaves this way the next couple of days, everything will be okay.
I think this family needs a reality check.
I used up my time for this.
I wanted to give you some peace and quiet for your dinner time. And as I'm walking out the door, I hear the madhouse come back into play. I mean, I haven't even got down the steps. These aren't short-term fixes. If you want to kid me, just so you know, you've got to be really good, because I've been doing this a very long time. Is this just to keep me quiet while I'm here? Do you understand? It's not negotiable. There isn't going to be any of that fighting like before in the kitchen. So I respect that you want to keep your phone, but what I need to know is, do you want to keep your phone after I've gone, or do you not believe your mum and dad can follow through? And be honest.
I don't think they'll follow through, knowing them.
You gave me a challenge. I'll get the hang of it, don't worry.
Giovanni's still being cocky. He needs a few more days with Nanny Stella. You know, if you want to just think, just going to pull it off while the nanny's here, got another thing coming.
Before, that was all an act. I really wanted her out of the house. I was getting really pissed off with her.
In this house, bedtime really is a nightmare. So I've set the balsamo family on a much-needed evening schedule.
We've got wind down, bath and bed for 3 kids, 3 different ages.
The first plan of action is to get Marco sleeping without his mum.
It's time for bed. It's not playtime. Good night, baby.
The idea is, no matter how many times Marco gets up, we keep putting him back until he gets the message.
No more now. Lay down.
Mommy,
Okay, this is what you're going to do if he does come back out. You don't talk to him. You just take him back to his bed and put him in bed. And then you come out.
Lay down. No more.
Mommy!
Persistence is key here, and Mum doesn't give up.
Let's do it again.
No.
Mommy.
Good night. It's bedtime.
And if that doesn't work, I step in with a fail-proof plan.
Can I have a go? Go on. Good night. Okay, Marco, in bed, buddy. In you go. Nanny's gonna sit here till you fall asleep. All right, good night. Good night, buddy.
Sitting in his room is one step closer. Over time, Marco will get used to his mum not being there and sleep alone. Which means 1 down and 2 to go.
Adriana,
Yeah.
are you ready to go to bed?
It's not my bedtime.
It's time for bed.
Come on, choose a book and go to bed.
I'll read.
Yes. Listen, you get a book. From 8 to 8:30, you can read. 8:30, I take away the book and you go to sleep.
I want to see if adding wind down time into Adriana's routine will help her relax and sleep.
One time, Adri, I called you. Please turn around. You have 20 minutes and time for bed, okay? Do not get up anymore. You need to relax. You went to the bathroom, you had your water, enough, okay?
Come on, you can go to bed.
Surprisingly, the only person that doesn't have trouble going to bed is Giovanni.
Nice and quiet.
You check, but I think she's asleep.
Things are under control, and Mum and Dad can see the results of a bedtime schedule.
Elaine and Sergio are still not parenting as equals, and with the children's behaviour getting easier to handle, I'm actually seeing Sergio taking more of a back seat than before. Me coming in and helping you fix these problems wasn't just so you could escape more onto this chair. You're not entitled to escape yet because you haven't done the work. I am going to be on you if I see you living in this chair. Parenting, you're not off the clock. You've got to be a team. From this point forward now, it's not me who's going to be doing it. You two have to do it.
When Nanny Stella said that Sergio's leaving it all up to me to discipline the kids, I was relieved because somebody else sees it.
With these parents taking the reins, I hope Sergio takes my advice, because Elaine needs all the support she can get.
Hello? Adriana, tell me how it was last night.
I slept in my room.
Are you kidding me?
Yes!
In her room.
Adriana didn't sleep in her room.
Yes, she did.
She went back.
No, she did.
Okay.
I woke up 3 times and she was in her bed.
Of course she was.
Is it true, Adriana?
No.
Just so you know, Adriana, you're not going to get in trouble.
No, I didn't do that.
Okay.
I just fell asleep in my room.
I know that she was in my room because every night that she sleeps in my room, I ask her to give me $1 a night.
She's got to give you $1?
Exactly.
Well, guess what? You're going out of business. Why should you give him your hard-earned money?
It's not my money.
Don't you get it for allowance off Mum and Dad?
No, she gets it from my mom's piggy bank.
What?
What?
And he said, if I don't get the piggy bank, then he'll kill me.
If you take money from my piggy bank, that is considered stealing. And that money in the piggy bank is for us.
The lies are really getting on my nerves. How about we have some real honesty for once? Did you ever say to Adriana, if you don't get the money, I'm going to kill you? Ever? Have you ever said it?
I've always taught my kids to be honest. And knowing that they're actually taking money from myself and Sergio is frustrating. It's hurtful.
It's a simple yes or no, Giovanni. It's simple.
Yeah.
You both lie. It has to stop.
If these kids are stealing from the parents, what's to say they're not going to steal from other people?
No more stealing, no more lying. Adriana?
No stealing, no more lying.
The children have been given chores. If they complete all the chores, they'll earn themselves a privilege. This will stop them from taking things for granted.
Didn't you tell me that you put your clothes away? Okay, there's more. So you done with everything?
Yeah.
Everything's done.
Giovanni, there's nothing at all that you could think of that you could do to help Mum and Dad right now? No? Everything's done? Yeah. Okay.
After everything that's happened, I don't believe these kids for 1 second. I want to check for myself that all the chores have been completed. And sure enough, they've lied.
Excuse me 1 minute. I said, is there anything you guys can do to help Mum and Dad today? You both said no, and Dad's just taking you at face value. How about you take your dad downstairs and you show him the state of the basement?
I really have to keep an eye on these kids. They need constant supervision.
Good job.
Got one star.
The rewards board is for everyone, including Marco.
Marco, you want to get 1 star?
You get to get a star if you put it away.
Come on. Hey, I'm going to give you timeout. Where's the toys go?
Right.
You don't throw the toy. No.
Oh, no, just put them in there.
Okay, that's it. Now you're gonna go on timeout. And you didn't pick up the toys. That's why I'm not giving you a star. When this rings, then you get up.
Last night's chat with Sergio has hit home, and for the first time, this dad follows through and disciplines one of his kids. Meanwhile, Adriana is looking for her mom.
Do you have 4 quarters?
Right now, you owe me money, so you're not getting any money. Am I right?
Yeah.
I'm saddened to tell you that your daughter just went in your wallet.
You wanted my wallet?
Yeah, but I didn't take the money.
Give me my wallet. Give me my bag. Should I count my money, or should I just trust you that you didn't take anything?
Trust me that I didn't take anything.
Well, guess what? I can't.
Adriana, how would you like it if everybody went in your room and started going through your stuff?
I wouldn't like it.
Well, guess what? Get used to it. Oh, yeah. Pajamas, clothes. Wonder what's in here.
Do you like it?
Yeah. This is cool. Oh, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna play with it. Okay?
I hate it!
Welcome to my world, sweetheart.
Going through Adriana's room was tough, but she needed a taste of her own medicine.
You've been nanny!
Adriana, will you come out, please?
No.
Did me going through your things hurt your feelings?
Yes.
Okay, how do you think your mum feels every time you go through her purse or steal money from her piggy bank?
The same.
Okay, so is it going to stop?
Yes.
Okay, well, you learned a lesson very quickly. Will you come out, please?
I don't want to.
Okay, well, I'll be here when you do. Tonight was a huge step for Adriana. By listening and then talking about her feelings, she was able to express herself without having a screaming meltdown.
I think I'm gonna stop stealing from my parents. If Nanny Stella hurt my feelings, then I hurt my parents' feelings.
Having made my point, I needed to know everybody had learned a lesson.
I have to tell you, I'm not satisfied with the reaction to the stealing. Adriana, when did it start?
She started. No?
You need to tell me the truth, because you know if you don't, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call the police.
A month ago started.
Adriana, you stole. One thing you can't be complacent about is children lying and stealing. People that ignore their children lying and stealing are probably visiting their kids in jail.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Well, you need to nip it in the bud. These kids are walking all over you. And it's not okay, Sergio. You deserve better than that. This family has some extreme issues, and the only way that I feel these kids can get back on track is with some tough love.
Mum wants to start cooking and has asked Giovanni to watch Marco.
Okay?
Don't mind.
Can you go play Marco, please?
You're really upsetting me now, Giovanni. You know what? No.
Come on.
I need my stuff. No, we asked for something. I asked you to go play with Marco. Okay?
Marco, and I want her out of my room.
Okay. No, listen. Listen, come back here. No, I'm talking to you. I told you to play with Marco.
Mum is determined to prove to Giovanni she means what she says.
Get out.
Not speak to me that way.
But you're still talking.
Get up. You lost the privilege of your phone.
At first, I didn't think my parents would really do it, but they followed through.
This is a major step for Elaine and Sergio.
Another thing that I would probably do with Giovanni is say, well, you know what, I'm actually going to remember that when you need something from me. But you gave him a choice, and he didn't want to help. Maybe the next time when you help me, I might be more cooperative. You've got to pick your battles, and I know that you are trying really hard, but the talking back, that's not appropriate. I think Elaine and Sergio underestimate Giovanni. I think he really is a good kid. He's just craving a lot of attention, and he's getting it the wrong way.
It's 8 o'clock, which with the new schedule means Giovanni should be getting ready for bed.
Just start wrapping your stuff and then come back down.
I can't.
Why not?
'Cause I'm busy.
Giovanni, you got 5 minutes. You heard me? Giovanni, I'm talking to you.
You're breaking up.
Okay.
Don't mess anything up, period.
Okay.
Give me my stuff. Give me my stuff back.
Put the scissors over. Giovanni.
Give me my stuff back. Give me my stuff back.
Okay, do me a favor, can I have this?
Give me my stuff back.
Giovanni, stop.
Give my freaking stuff back.
No, Giovanni, stop.
Giovanni, come down.
Giovanni.
Stuff back. Don't you ever.
Giovanni, don't you ever what? I'm absolutely horrified to see such behaviour, and I never thought that Giovanni would hit such a low point.
It's clear that Sergio has got to get through to his son before things in this house get any worse.
Giovanni.
What?
Can you sit down with me? Do you think you're a big guy? Sit over here, and you talk to me like a real man. Go ahead. I'm all ears, I'm listening.
I'm sorry.
You think that was right? No. I'm not somebody off the street, Giovanni. I'm your father. If you respect me, we're gonna have a different life. The life that everybody wants. We clear? Okay.
At first, it felt kind of awkward talking to my dad face to face, because mostly we see it with our hands.
Wanna give me a hug?
Me and my dad really never hug. He's usually never home, or he's sitting down watching TV. So it made me really happy.
It's 8:20. What do you think you should do?
Go downstairs, take a shower.
Love you.
I felt my dad was proud of me for apologizing.
Behind Giovanni's tough exterior is a son who desperately needs his dad's love and attention. It's the final day, and now that Sergio has stepped up and is disciplining his kids, both parents are starting to take back control.
Good boy.
Sergio this week has stepped up to the plate. He's a better parent.
I love you. Before, my wife, she was trying to handle everything, but now we could help each other.
Giovanni, he actually made his bed.
Now you see new rules?
I really need to work for what I'm getting. I used to just whine.
Marco! Now the kids earn their privileges, it makes them really appreciate what they have. No more taking things for granted. Everybody gets their earned rewards.
Yes.
Having proved to me that this family can follow through with the rules no matter how tough it gets, my time here is coming to an end. I need you in the living room. Okay? I think you're all excited now, aren't you? Because you know I'm going home.
This week has been tough. Giovanni! If all the incidents did not happen, I would never learn how to fix the problems.
Mom, it's nice to see that you've accepted there is another way, so that's great. Just keep it up. Sergio, you do have to stand strong. And the other thing is you two have to stay as a team. Adriana, I know you can do this. Now Adriana is not paying to stay at the Giovanni Hotel. She's now staying in her own room.
I like how my house is now. It's more quiet. I am going to miss Nanny Stella.
Marco has made huge steps. He had never been reprimanded.
You say bad words? No.
Even though he's only 2 years old, they have to know the difference between right and wrong.
Hi.
We started the timeout, and I do see that as working. 2 minutes for you. Marco, just in a week, he has cursed less.
Beat you, bitch! Sorry.
Giovanni, I want to thank you for toning things down, but it doesn't end when I go out the door.
All right.
Okay? You've got to keep it up.
I really think that in the future, me and my family are gonna work through what Nanny Stella's taught us. No more fist fighting, no more pushing, no more shoving, no more yelling.
It's gonna be hard, but we could do it, right? Nanny Stella's rules have given me the guidance that I was looking for.
Love you.
Love you too.
I do feel like I could be a better parent now.
I do have one final thing.
The Balsamo family still have a long road ahead of them. So to ensure everybody continues to try to work at the rules, I'm getting them to sign on the dotted line.
This is a family commitment. We, the Balsamo family, will make a commitment to speak to each other with love and treat each other with kindness. We will be honest, respectful, and trustworthy.
Me and my family felt by seeing that contract, we're going to stick together on this.
Good job.
Since my family and I signed the commitment contract, it won't be as bad as it was before.
Excellent. Now it's time for me to go.
Thank you very much.
Very
For
welcome.
everything. Thank you, Nanny Stella.
It felt difficult to say goodbye to Nanny Stella.
You're welcome, Sergio.
She made a big impact for the whole family.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
With the tools I've given them, Elaine and Sergio are well and truly back in charge of this house.
We're gonna follow it?
Yep.
Yeah?
I believe I see a nice future for the Balsamo family. I know things are going to change.
If I had one thing to say to Nanny Stella, would be thank you. I can't thank you enough for that.
Having committed to the rules as a long-term lifestyle change, this family will be on the path to the life that they've always dreamed of.
They're every parent's worst nightmare. Kids completely out of control.
No, stop.
And taking over the household.
I will smack you both.
These parents have reached the end of the rope.
All right, enough! I don't care!
They're in desperate need of help.
Get upstairs! Get in the bed!
They have only one alternative left. It's time to contact Nanny 911.
This is Nanny 911. Can I help you?
From our team of world-class nannies, direct from Nanny Central, The right nanny will be chosen. They will then have 1 week to take our families from living hell to a family bliss.
You're a waste of life.
Can these families be saved?
I'm going to call the police.
No! Anthony!
I don't love you.
What you do with those children is my business.
Parents of America, help is on the way.
Who's your nanny?
Tonight. Mom Judy is outnumbered 5 to 1.
Are you having fun? Because Mommy's not having fun.
And while Dad's away at work, Mom just can't put her foot down.
You want to go apologize now?
I'm not asking you to not nurture your children.
There's a lot of stress being a stay-at-home mom.
Can Nanny Stella even the odds?
You want to rip me into pieces?
And help Mom Judy stay on top? Next on Nanny 911.
My name is Judy Amelia, and currently I'm a stay-at-home mom. Kaylee, why don't you move over and share a seat with Amy? And I'd like to think I'm sane, but, you know, with 5 kids, sometimes I'm a little insane. Okay, one at a time.
My name is Jim Amelia. I'm a paramedic, and I also own a construction business. And no, we don't know. No more spoons. We don't need spoons. Judy and I have been married for 10 years this past October.
I need Daddy upstairs.
Why?
Because I need you upstairs.
My family is a little crazy.
Hey. You know, that's too rough.
A little intense. Our oldest child is Kaylee. She's 6 years old. Her biggest issues, I think, are her being a prima donna.
Unlock the door. Unlock the door. Then we have James and Eamon, who are twins. James is more of the mastermind. He's more of the person behind the scenes. He's also our most headstrong child. If he wants something and he doesn't get it, sometimes he'll either push it down or hit you to take it away from you.
James!
Then we have Eamon. He's gotten very
He's a
bad
trash
with
talker
his back
lately.
talk. Yes. Declan he's 2 years old and he's our screamer. He's definitely at a terrible twos kind of age. No, hey!
Our child Finn, our youngest, he has learned that to be heard and get what he wants, he has to fight it out with them, and he jumps right in.
He hits when he doesn't get his way. He throws things when he doesn't get his way. He's the one who screams when he doesn't get his way. But all of our kids scream. This is a very loud house.
When they're all together, the noise grows exponentially. And sometimes it's hard to take that in and not, like, get frazzled and you know, lose it.
Everybody has the same plate now. There is definitely a mob mentality in the house when it comes to the children. I am the primary discipline in this house. You have to do your homework every day. You have to practice. Because my husband does work 2 jobs and he's not here most of the time. He's a very good father when he's around.
Which is a little rough on her because I'm out of the house by 6 o'clock at night. I'm not back till the following morning. So bedtime, baths, on those nights, she's all in a row.
Gonna get you dressed. You're gonna go to bed without a story. That's it. Go. For the discipline in the house, we usually try to use timeouts. You got 4 minutes in the chair. I feel like a broken record sometimes. 4 minutes in the chair. 4 minutes. 4 minutes in the chair, James. I really don't think that it works. When Jim says something, you know, they can know that he means business.
What did I just say to you? Now you go in your room. Judy and I have a little bit different styles. She negotiates with them more.
I think you should say sorry to you.
Whereas when I need them to do something, if I set the rule, I say, this is what we're gonna do, you're gonna do it, and that's the end of it. When you learn how to listen, then we'll talk. Whereas Judy is not so forceful with that, so I think there's a little issue there.
Do you want to go downstairs?
Yeah.
All right, you want to give me a few minutes?
No.
Judy doesn't give herself enough credit, and she, you know, unfortunately feels like she's not doing that great of a job because the kids scream a lot. I think that's just kids. If 100 things go well and 1 thing go wrong,
Right?
she's gonna focus on the 1 thing that went wrong and think she's a total failure.
I think motherhood has become so overwhelmed that I've lost some of the joy. Because you do the same thing over and over and over again. And at least right now with my kids, I have the same issues over and over and over again. How is that nice? I used to really enjoy the kids, and now it just seems like such a job. Do you think that was nice to push Mommy over like that? And that's not good for them, and it's not good for me.
With all the children out of control, this mum is in over her head. Nanny Stella, she'll need your cool and calm direction to get her head above water.
The game's over for you, James. Oh, thank God.
Oh, dear. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Nanny Stella.
I'm Judy.
Nice to meet you.
When I first saw Nanny Stella, I thought, thank God, maybe I will get the help I need and she'll point me in the right direction. Let's go in the living room.
Uh-oh.
These are the 4 boys.
Hi, boys.
Kaylee is at school and my husband, Jim, is at work.
Right.
Come here, Eamon. This is James.
Hi, James.
James, please sit down. James, this is Finn.
Hi, Finn.
Declan, can you say hello and be nice? Can you show us some good manners?
Hi, Declan.
Declan.
That's okay. And who's the one who's run away?
Eamon just ran away.
Okay.
Very good. Say hello.
So, basically what happens now is you just live your day. And I observe, and then later on I can advise you guys, you know, what I think we can do to help improve the situation. All right?
Fingers crossed.
It's almost lunchtime at the Amelias, and Mum's taking orders.
Who's going to talk to me about the choices for lunch? Because for lunch we could have mac and cheese or we could have bologna.
Seems like Mum is waiting for the kids to decide what's for lunch instead of establishing the menu herself.
You call my dinosaur?
Yes, I'll be. Oh, don't bite me, Finn. Don't bite.
Mommy.
Looks like little Finn thinks Mum's for lunch.
I want to rip it into pieces.
You want to rip me into pieces? Why?
Because I don't like you.
You don't like me, but you don't know me.
I love it in pieces. I don't like you.
You want to rip me into pieces too.
I want to put you in hot lava.
You want to put me in hot lava? This is all pretty graphic. I think these kids might know what I'm here for, and they don't like it.
Do you think that's nice to say when you first meet somebody? Huh? You're not doing, because you know what? Mommy doesn't think that's nice.
Judy was really upset. She thought that was very, very rude.
When I see my kids act the way I try to teach them not to act, it reflects on me.
The kids are picking on me, but Mum's the one taking it personally. The afternoon wears on, and I observe as Eamon and Declan prove they have a low tolerance for playing together.
We do that again, and I'm taking the dinosaurs away, okay?
It seems Mum does know when to step in.
Dinosaurs are not made to... Do you want me to take the dinosaur away right now?
No.
No.
But somehow, the kids know that they can hold out longer than her.
Excuse me. Now give me the dinosaurs. We're done with the dinosaurs. They're too dangerous right now. Everybody, open your hand. Open your hand. We are taking the dinosaurs and they're going away for the day. That's it.
Later on, the kids have their toys again and we're back where we started.
Don't knock it down.
Except this time, James raises the stakes. Oh, James, what happened? Can you tell me what happened?
I think you should say sorry to him. No.
I didn't like anything.
Then you're going to get up and you're going to apologize to your brother right now. Let's go. And then if you don't want to apologize, we'll sit in timeout, and then you could think about it for 4 minutes, and then you could apologize. I am not starting the clock until you stay in this chair for 4 minutes. You get up. Well, it's not your choice, then. I will keep putting you back in that chair for 4 minutes. Are you having fun? You're having fun? Because Mommy's not having fun. Stop. Sometimes, James, you make me so angry.
I'd like to know why Mom gave up so quickly.
Where's James gone now?
In his bedroom.
And what do you want to achieve?
I'm hoping that he's not enjoying this time and that he'll know next time that he should think twice before he does things.
How often a day would you say that you've tried to make time out work?
For James, probably 2 to 3 times a day.
All right, so what is the consequence for James's inappropriate behaviour? Because time out isn't working for you and James. There isn't one, right?
There isn't one.
Okay,
right now,
good
probably.
answer. No, it wasn't a trick question.
It would be so much easier if he would just sit, think about what he's done, and we could all move on instead of a 4-minute timeout going to 30 minutes, and it's just very exhausting. You just enjoy this whole thing we went through.
Judy just is not secure in how she wants to parent her children. It's kind of like fly by the seat of your pants, you know? I'm getting the impression that if somebody says this is the newest version of how to be a parent today, then that's what she goes with. It's 4:30 p.m. and Mum needs to run an errand, which means a full roundup of all 5 kids.
Okay, one at a time.
I can see it's no small thing to get all 5 dressed and out the door.
I don't want to go.
Mum seems overwhelmed by the chaos around her, and I'm exhausted just watching.
I don't want to go by myself.
With 4 kids finally in the car, James is the lone straggler.
What just happened? What is going on?
I want milk.
All right, you need to sit in the car. You need to... Look at me. You need to get your jacket. Here.
I've noticed that James is quite headstrong. He wants to see how much influence he can exert on Mum. I think some boundaries and structure may benefit him the most.
Thank God.
With Dad home, I see an immediate change of feeling in the house. Mum seems relieved and the kids seem to listen to him.
No hits. Hey. Say you're sorry.
No.
Say you're sorry for hitting me.
No.
You want to go in your bed?
Compared to Mum, Dad's message seems clear.
Well, then say you're sorry.
Even at dinner, Dad's role is clear.
Come on, a few more pork chops, James. You're doing very well. Keep it going, okay?
As soon as bad behaviour creeps in, Dad quickly puts an end to it.
If you're not eating, I'm not giving you anything.
I think Kaylee's doing the best job.
David, if you tilt that plate over, you were going to bed right
Daddy,
now. Knock it off.
The only time things get a little messy is when he leaves the table to Mum for a moment. And once again, Mum looks completely overwhelmed. I wonder why the kids act so differently with Mum than with Dad. It's bedtime at the Amelias, which is definitely a 2-person job.
Declan, you're going in the bed.
Everybody in the tub.
I know.
The biggest problem I see with our situation is the lack of sleep. Stay in bed all night, please. Every single night, there's a kid waking up middle of the night, coming into our room.
I just think that as a mother, it's just something you should accept that you're not going to sleep.
I see that bedtime is certainly making things much more difficult than they have to be. After watching this family struggle through the day, I think we have a lot to discuss. I'm not here to annihilate you, I'm not here to upset you, but I'm here to tell you how I see it, okay? You have, without a shadow of a doubt, 5 beautiful children. But I just have to say, I've only been here one day and I'm exhausted. So I don't want to skip a beat. I honestly can say I have never, ever seen anybody as in desperate need of a schedule as you.
Okay, one at a time. Oh, I know that.
Because you cannot wing raising 5 kids. And for all this to function, you have to be honest with yourself and with your husband and with your children. You know, in fairness, you said you're overwhelmed.
There's a lot of stress being a stay-at-home mom.
What you have to figure out is what works for you. Earlier in the day, you were using one method, and then by the end of the day, you're using another. I haven't seen one thing consistently.
I know it's not working, but I don't know what other kind of punishment to do.
You're your own worst enemy.
Yes.
One of the things that really concerns me is that you're not on the same page. You have a short fuse.
Stop it now, or you're gonna get out.
She has a very, 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 very long fuse that I want to clip.
You want to go apologize now?
You will negotiate till the cows come home. But you still both don't have a defined style.
I guess, yeah.
Apart from being tired and worn out.
Well, I just think, I agree that we don't have a defined style, but it was also because having 5 kids, you feel like you're putting somebody in timeout like every minute of the day. 4 minutes in the chair, 4 minutes. 4 minutes in the chair, James.
And honestly, and unfortunately, till they get it, you're gonna have to. If you'd have started earlier and been consistent, it would be a part of your everyday life. I mean, I don't think it's too late, but you've got to have the constitution to do it. You have to, and that's where you're going wrong, drastically going wrong. Well, I've got some new rules for this family, and the first thing everyone needs to understand is that the parents mean business. Okay, so the first rule is consistency is key for Mum and Dad. Look, Mum and Dad have got a rule. This is about when we start our new approach, sticking to it. Okay, my next rule, don't negotiate. Judy, you never lay down the law and you just expect the kids to listen.
I will keep putting you back in that chair for 4 minutes.
You're always ready to have a back and forth or you just give up. Another rule, sleep at night equals awake all day. Mum, that's about you too. Tired mums can't parent effectively. This is one of my favourite ones. Kids take turns.
I know what that means.
You do? What does it mean?
Stealing.
Whoa, good job. So from today, we're going to start doing some good sharing, okay? This one's for everybody. We all use inside voices. No more yelling and screaming at each other, okay?
Grown-ups.
Even grown-ups.
We are definitely going to do everything in our power to stick to the rules that Nanny's given us to work with the kids. It's that important to us.
This is your reward chart.
All right. Now that we've got our new rules down, I want to get Mum and the kids on a schedule. A schedule that rewards the children for helping out and behaving well. That will help cut down the chaos in the house and add some structure to the kids' day.
The thing about this one, Judy, is it's really clear. The only requirement is the consistency, okay? You have to keep on top of it. Can I tell you what you guys need to start doing? The first one you've got to do is help each other. Not being mean to each other, help each other. The other thing that Mum really wants you to do is clean up after yourselves. Do you think you can start doing that? Okay.
After getting Nanny's new rules today, I feel very good about this. I feel very positive.
Are you guys going to stay in here and play while I talk to Mum and Dad?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back in a few minutes and then we can have some fun time, okay?
Okay.
So you guys stay here. All right, Mum and Dad? I need you.
One of the things Judy has said from the get-go that she wanted someone to help her with is establishing a schedule. If she has something to follow, she's very good at that.
How do you plan your days? You don't, right?
I don't.
Okay, so we'll move on from that. I don't have 5 children at home, but I write myself lists every day of what I have to achieve. So this is like the quickest point of reference for you on, hey, what am I doing next?
Okay.
Eventually, it will become second nature, you know? All right, tell me how this is gonna work. 7 a.m., is that breakfast time?
That's when everyone starts to
breakfast
wake
and
up.
getting dressed.
Okay.
I think the Amelia family definitely has what it takes to stick to the schedule as long as they work together as a team.
The other thing that we have to figure out is when you are home, you know, organising some play activity and things that they can do by themselves. So you are interacting with them, but you're interacting with them in a time that you've set aside, you're focused. That's the time we're going to do homemade Play-Doh, or, you know, we're going to, you know, do puzzles, or...
How many organized things would you do in a day, and how many would be too much to expect?
I think one organised play a day is fine.
Okay.
I think I've been overwhelming her, but I think that now I
feel confident that she's on board. It's still going to be hard, but I feel she's on board. Bed and bath time, it's a little bit too harried. I understand why it's harried, but that part has to change. My advice is don't let them be watching the TV an hour before they go to bed, not the computer. It's too much stimulation. You know, get them in bed, read a book, wind down, lights out. Is this making sense?
Yes, it is making sense.
Does it make you happy?
It makes it look very easy now that it's down on paper.
Way to go.
Mommy, I'm hungry.
All right, you want a banana?
I want an apple. Mine.
Yeah, this is you. That's one. One down, three to go. I need you to stay in the kitchen.
Part of reducing chaos in a large family is to simplify what you can. And having all meals and snacks at the table will help Mom keep it together when the kids get hungry. Hey, buddy, you can have that banana in your seat. Everybody's gonna sit at the table. Amen. Are you all done? If you want to eat, we're gonna eat at the table. Okay, well, guess what? You have two choices. You either eat at the table or give me the cheese. Okay, then I need to take the cheese. No, I need to take the cheese. The kids need to know I mean what I say, and their parents mean what they say. Okay. That's where you eat the cheese. Okay, if you hit me again, you're going in timeout. Okay, let's go. And if the kids can't follow, there are consequences.
For the discipline in the house, we usually try to use timeouts, but I'm not sure if timeouts really work in this house.
You see this? When this finishes, you can leave the chair. I think Eamon can't believe that someone would follow through with any of this, but I'm not paying attention to that. We're doing timeout, that's all. Okay, did you hear that? Time's up. If you want to go eat the cheese, you can go to the table. Message received, loud and clear. It's early in the afternoon, and we're going to work on our sharing rule. All right, Declan. Declan, guess what? Thank you. It's now Eamon's turn. Thank you. Your turn. But there's something else going on with Declan that's making him so irritable, and we might need to address that first. He seems tired to me all the time. I mean, you can read that at 100 yards. That's tired. And everything is escalated when we're tired.
Sleeping through the night is very rare in this house. If it's not Finn waking up, it will be Declan waking up, which is kind of bad because sometimes I'm a walking zombie and I don't really get much done at night.
Hello?
Daddy's home. We're gonna have dinner now. Daddy's home.
Coming into the house is like jumping onto a running treadmill. You gotta, at full speed, just run it and get on it and keep your balance and catch up. Declan.
Listen.
You do not scream like that, you understand? Inside voice, or you go away from the table.
With Dad home, I'm seeing more of Mom's resolve. A big effort on her part to be consistent with him.
From now on, when we're done eating, we're gonna be asked to be excused from the table. Because you guys are old enough to know that now, okay? The next thing you're gonna have to do is take your plate and put it on the counter. Nanny Stella told us consistency is key. And that's definitely where my husband and I were lacking. And now we know to definitely come at it as a united front.
I'd call this a successful family meal, and the kids get rewarded for their good behavior.
Did you help clear off the table? You helped clear off the table too?
A positive consequence for good behavior is just as important as a negative one for bad behavior. With both parents working together to get the kids to bed, the process is moving along. However, the problems I noticed earlier with Declan... You can read that at 100 yards. That's tired. Are now coming into full view.
You're not gonna take it off.
So this is another one of our battle scars, right? Because he's so exhausted, he can't be rational.
Declan, Declan, come on, I got your binky. Do you want your binky, Declan? Come on down, pick up your blankie. I got it right in my hand. I got it right in my hand. Now, what are you gonna do, Declan? Stay in bed all night, right?
Mom thinks she's done with Declan and can grab a breather with Kaylee. Unfortunately, Declan has other ideas.
I stay in bed all night, Declan. This is not staying in bed all night. This is not staying in bed.
I don't know if it's how she says it or what she's saying.
You need to close your eyes and you need to go to sleep.
But somehow, Mum's got to make the kids believe she means business.
He's not in, he's coming out. So, yeah, he has to go back in his bed.
But somehow, Mum doesn't make this happen on her own. She keeps leaning on Dad to enforce things. I want to know what is getting in the way of Mum believing in her own authority. Morning brings more challenges as Mum tries to convince Declan to change out of his dirty shirt.
Come here. Do you want to change your shirt? You want a different number shirt? If you want a shirt like Eamon's, Mommy's got to wash it, and I can tell you what, you can wear it tomorrow.
Okay, let's figure this out. Let's give Mum some energy here before we have a full-on tantrum to deal with.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Right now, he's whining.
Stop.
He's whining and he's disgruntled and he's not being very pleasant. Get down to him on his level, communicate with him clearly, give him two choices and move on.
Okay. Listen, buddy, come here. How about we go pick out another shirt? I'm gonna get two shirts. You could pick the one you want, okay? You could leave that shirt on or you could put this shirt on. Those are the two choices, okay?
Okay, so this is what I'd advise now. I'm not asking you to not nurture your children, but I'd just ignore him right now. Okay. I just, you know, it's that shirt or that shirt. That's it.
Okay.
Mum can do this, but I think she may be worried about coming off as the bad guy, and that's not what parenting is about.
Is this, does he normally whine and perform to that level even when he's not tired?
He's very headstrong. He could scream for half an hour straight and just keep going over the simplest thing.
It's how you react to it that counts. I mean, you picked him up, you were carrying him around, you were asking him, you were negotiating.
The reason why I compromise with my children is because I don't want it to be like, this is what I said, this is what you need to do, end of story.
You definitely don't have the time to buy into that.
Okay.
Every day, you don't.
Okay.
Later on, the brothers have moved on to another activity.
You know what you could do? Why don't you get the train tracks out here and build the train track?
Okay. I think Mum has more of a sense of what I'm trying to do with her now.
Okay, here we go.
And that's good, because here comes James again.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Did that solve the problem? You kick the tracks again, and you're gonna have to go in timeout. Here, let's finish. James, look at me. I need to take you away from this right now. Yes. I asked you not to hit the tracks again, right?
Well, it took a while, but it looks like Mom is going to give James a consequence for his behaviour.
Okay, I'm starting this right now.
At least, I hope she is.
There you go. You need to stay in this chair, and I'm going to start the timer, and you need to stay in the chair until the timer goes off.
It's been almost half an hour of Mum just trying to keep James in place so she can give him his time out.
I'm starting this right now.
But just like earlier, he knows he can wait her out.
This is where you need to sit, and this...
We're going to undo this.
James, come on.
We're going to follow through, and Mum is going to see what it takes.
So you just sit on that chair and wait till that timer tells you to leave.
James is a tough case, but that's why I'm here, and I can do this all day.
Okay, listen to me very carefully. Do not move the chair and do not get off the chair. You're going to sit there and wait till that timer tells you to leave. Okay, you took your tush off the seat, so we're going to put it back on. You're going to sit there. I'm going to stay here and get you to learn timeout. Okay, listen. Thank you for sitting on your seat. The next time you don't kick the wall, you don't get off the seat, and you don't move the seat. All right? You can now go back and play. You're all done. Go on.
The kids have homework now, but after my timeout battle with James, I'm sensing he's not quite done testing as yet.
I'm supposed to help them with their speech homework 2 to 3 times a week. With James, it's gotten to be so difficult that within the last month, I've only done it 2 to 3 times. Let's sit down. Let's sit down.
What letter are we doing? This letter or this letter?
I think he's a bit confused that he couldn't wear me out like he's used to doing with Mum.
What is it? Hey, James, what's this word? No, okay, well, listen. James, if you don't come and do your homework, you have to go into timeout. So you make the choice.
No.
You don't want to do either? I don't have any more options for you, sweetheart.
Looks like I'm in for one more fight.
Like you did before, you sit on your chair, you do your 4 minutes, and then you go back to do your homework.
Here I go again.
It's not the corner, it's this chair. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you're a big baby.
The hardest moment for me was watching James have his meltdown and watching the nanny keep putting him back. Getting through to him sometimes is very, very difficult.
Good. Sit right there. Sit right there. Oh, that hurt me. Nanny's in charge, okay? Mummy says the chair goes there, and your bottom goes on that chair.
No.
Yes. I need to remind Judy and Jim, it's the parents that make the decisions in the house, not the children. I don't want to give up on this. Do you have the constitution to do this, you personally?
I know Mum can do this, and I really want her to try instead of watching from the sidelines. But I see that James is wearing her down, and this just isn't the time to give in.
When the timer goes off, you can get out of the chair. If you get out of the chair, I will have to restart the timer. There you go.
Okay, James.
Okay, go ahead. You can go play now.
Good job.
No sooner had I won the battle with James when another restless child appeared ready to wage war.
They had lunch at 11:30 instead of 12 o'clock. Yes, Eamon, how can I help you?
I'm hungry.
In a little while, we will have a snack, okay? Listen, kicking the cabinet. Kicking the cabinets is not acceptable either, okay? It's not acceptable. So you need to stop this behavior and you need to move on. Right now, we're doing playtime.
I don't want to play time.
Well, then you could sit and read. And when I am ready to call you for a snack,
I'll play.
we will have snack then.
Okay, that's it, thanks. Move away, good job. Let's go. Thank you. Excellent. But you see, what happens is, what I'm seeing is you getting pulled in. If I hadn't have asked you to leave, you'd still be in there negotiating with him. And he'd be grabbing on your leg, you know? You don't have that option with 5 of them. Judy, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. What you stressed about?
It's just overwhelming. I think a lot of moms have the misconception that, you know, you're going to have a child, you're going to tell, you know, you're going to raise the child right, the child's going to listen to you, and everything's going to go nice and smooth. And it is anything but that.
Come and sit down for a minute. I feel that Judy's really extreme in her assessment of how things are going.
Let me just gather my thoughts. It's hard to stay on top of it because there are Like, it seems like one after the other, one after the other. It's...
Right.
The hardest thing about being a mother for me is second-guessing myself.
I think that she's already her own worst enemy and continually beating herself with twigs.
You get no pat on the back on a daily basis saying, job well done, or you're doing this right, or this is okay, no book with the rules to follow. It's a lot of work and it's very exhausting.
But what she needs to understand is how far she's come, how hard she works, and what she's accomplished.
There's no perfect parent and there's no perfect children. Have a breather.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna come back in and we're gonna plow on with the afternoon. All right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Don't keep getting upset. It's gonna be okay. All right? I promise you. It's gonna be okay.
I see that, I do.
Okay.
It's my last day with the Amelias, and after our talk, I think that Judy has more pep in her step.
So this part's from last night, yeah? So did everybody sleep through the night?
Everybody slept through the night.
They
Yes.
did?
Yes, I was actually the first one up in the house.
Yes.
With a full night's sleep, Mum now has the energy to take on some big challenges.
We're gonna do these 2 pages, okay? Here we go. Life. Very good. Lion. Okay, look how fast we're going now.
James is a tough nut to crack, but he's actually made a lot of progress.
Lifeguard. Very good. Lip. Loaf. Now I know that I gotta stop negotiating, and that will take the chaos out of our lives. And it'll be better for them and better for me. You did this in the time it would have took you to do 1 timeout.
See?
You did it. Now you could go play.
I think Judy's come to the realization that, you know, the children aren't babies anymore, and, you know, she can have an expectation of their behavior and they are capable of doing it. Before I leave, the Amelia family sits down for a meal.
Yeah, buddy?
I think he's saying ta-da.
Ta-da. Ta-da.
I feel that my family's definitely on the road to being a much happier family, and I also feel that me, myself, I'm on the road to be a much happier me.
Mommy.
Can you be excused to go potty? Yes, you can. Good manners. I have to say, all in all, you guys are doing a very good job.
The confidence that the nanny's given Judy has really, you know, given her an affirmation to do what she needs to do and not feel so overwhelmed.
Declan, can you please take that spoon out of your mouth? That's gonna hurt your teeth. Take it out of your mouth. Declan.
Declan, being warned. Don't do it again. You're gonna have to go in timeout.
It's great to see Dad backing Mum so strongly and the kids reacting so well.
James, you did an excellent job eating today.
You want some more apple juice? Do you want some apple? Please. Eamon, where are you going?
You can be excused from the table. It felt so nice to have a quiet dinner, and knowing that the kids now know the new rule that they have to be asked to be excused from the table, and they're actually doing it it's so wonderful. How about we look at the board right now? Because I think we did a very good job right now. Kaylee, you definitely did an excellent job with sharing. Who cleaned? Did you clean up, Eamon?
I cleaned up. Don't forget money.
Kaylee's first one for sharing is a son.
With the rewards chart that we have, I can definitely say that there has been a dramatic change. Now they're all willing to clean up their messes, to help each other out. It's a great improvement.
I'm proud of the progress Judy and her family have made, but now it's time for me to say goodbye.
I have to leave today and go and help another family, all right? So I want to say thank you for having me. I've had some fun. I hope you guys have had some fun too. But I want to know, do you think you're gonna stick to the rules?
Yes.
You are? Kaylee, you're gonna stick to the rules? Eamon's gonna stick to the rules?
Nanny Stella, she came in and she really just worked a miracle. She has solved problems that have taken us years to figure out.
Finn, are you going to stick to the rules?
Yes. Know them.
Well, you're going to help teach him, right?
I really am so proud of just the changes that my kids have made. It's such a difference to see us work together as a team.
All right, I want you to keep in touch and I want you to stay on track, or else when you least expect it, I'll be back.
Before Nanny Stella came, my confidence was definitely shaken. But now I do feel the confidence coming back. I can make this work, and I could be a really good mother to my 5 kids.
And that's exactly what she was looking for. She was kind of floundering around looking for help, and I think she got exactly what she was looking for.
My hopes for this family are that, you know, they do stay on track. If they see the results that they're getting, I think they'll definitely stick to it.
They're every parent's worst nightmare. Kids completely out of control.
No, stop.
And taking over the household.
I will smack you both.
These parents have reached the end of the road.
All right, enough! I don't care!
They're in desperate need of help.
Get upstairs! Get in the bed!
They have only one alternative left. It's time to contact Nanny 911.
This is Nanny 911. Can I help you?
From our team of world-class nannies, direct from Nanny Central, the right nanny will be chosen. They will then have 1 week to take our families from living hell to a family bliss.
You're a waste of life.
Can these families be saved?
I'm going to call the police.
No! Anthony!
I don't love you.
What you do with those children is my business.
Parents of America, help is on the way.
Who's your nanny?
Tonight,
Move over here and lay down.
in the Morrow house, Dad rules with an iron fist.
Ed scares him a little bit more than I do.
You get to sleep, and you get to sleep now.
But that only makes things worse.
You hate me. That's a very nice thing to say to your father.
And?
With parent and child pitted against each other,
Sometimes I feel like wringing their necks.
You're raising them in fear.
could this be Nanny Deb's greatest family challenge?
You don't think Daddy's gonna change, do you?
Nope.
That's what this is about, right?
I know he'll lie every time. I know he'll lie.
That's all next on Nanny 911.
Listen to me. Take a deep breath. All right, then you're safe for a timeout. Bella, calm down.
I'm Kara. I'm 35 years old, and I've been married for almost 12 years.
Cut it out. Now. My name is Edward Marrow. I'm 36 years old, and I work at a deli.
Come on, enough with this. Bella. Bella.
We have 3 kids.
Anthony likes to play a lot of video games.
Get over here, you idiot.
He's getting a little older and thinks he knows what's best for him at 9 years old.
You have to do your dictionary. If you do a little bit every day, it won't be a lot.
No.
Anthony has been having this little attitude the last couple months.
Don't.
No!
Take a deep breath.
No! Anthony!
I think it's, his age.
Go away!
Don't! Stop throwing things at
Go
me.
away!
Calm down.
No!
Listen, Anthony.
I like to teach him, other ways to get his frustrations out than being sarcastic and nasty.
I hate my mom and dad. They make me do division and homework. They make me go to the store.
Paul, stand up when I'm talking to you. Paul, my 6-year-old. I'm telling you, one more word out of either of you, you'll be grounded for a week. He's smart. He's a little bit of a wisecracker. He knows how to push your buttons.
No karate!
I guess he's what you could call a know-it-all. Do you understand?
Karate.
Paul, get to sleep now. You gotta put your socks on you. Isabella's my daughter. She's the little princess.
Bella, now that she's getting a little older and she's getting more independent, she's learning from the boys.
Bella.
My kids are the best thing that's ever happened to me.
You have to put your socks
But aside from that, they're the 3 things that drive me to my wit's end.
Why'd you eat them?
He annoyed me.
The kids talk back quite a bit.
No.
So just get in the car and go.
No.
Aunt,
No.
fine, you're grounded.
What?
Excuse me?
Now it's getting to that point where they just don't listen. Sometimes I feel like, you know, wringing their necks with the way they talk to her sometimes. Paul, your mom is talking to you. Well, answer her when she talks to you. It's disrespect for the both of us. Paul! Anthony! Get in bed. Now. Bedtime in our house is pretty stressing. The kids just don't want to quiet down and go to bed. Carol will go in there a couple times first.
Lie down. Just ignore him.
And I go in there. Move over here and lay down. Now! Get this blanket on and get to sleep.
Ed, I hate to say it, but scares them a little bit more than I do. So therefore, they listen quicker.
Get your blanket. Put your pillow down the right way and get to sleep. They don't listen, they don't listen, they don't listen. Gets me angry. This is what I gotta do every night, is make you cry and get you all upset to get you to go to sleep. It's ridiculous. I'm tired of it. Kids forget about it in the morning, but it's tough. Excuse me.
We're pretty much at breaking point.
I can't fight with him anymore, Karen. I'm worn right down.
I'm hoping the nanny comes in here and gives Ed and I the tools we need to turn this all around. I'm hoping the nanny's gonna work miracles.
Nanny dear, your teamwork approach to parenting is just what this family needs to get back on track. I'm sending you to the Marrow family before they lose control forever.
Hello. Hi. Hi, I'm Nanny Deb. I'm Kara. Come on in. Thanks for coming. Nice to meet you too.
Well, I was nervous when the nanny came in. I think we all were.
Come on in.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'm Nanny Deb. Hi, Ed.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Anthony.
Hi, Anthony. I'm Nanny Deb. Hello, what's your name?
Paul.
Paul, nice to meet you. I'm Nanny Deb. Hello, what's your name?
Bella.
Bella, nice to meet you. How are you today? Not causing any trouble yet?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, a little bit.
Yes.
Doesn't take long.
No, it doesn't at all, unfortunately.
Today, I'm just gonna observe your family. I'm just gonna watch. So you guys have to pretend that I'm invisible.
It's a little nerve-wracking knowing that somebody's standing, not necessarily over your shoulder, but observing everything that you're doing.
Mom, can I have a turn on the computer?
Yeah, she'll have a turn. Okay, Anthony?
Ah.
2 minutes, Ann.
But Dad, I'm trying to pick my game and get on.
I understand that, but Paul's getting his turn too.
I've only been here a few minutes, and I already noticed tension between Dad and Anthony.
Okay, come on, get up.
You stink.
Yeah, be nice, Ann. Don't get fresh with me, Anthony. Anthony, don't go in my room. Get out. No, get out. No.
No,
you're not going on the game.
I got it first.
If you want to fight with me, you're gonna go straight into your room.
It seems that Dad is being overly aggressive with Anthony. I wonder why he uses this approach. Does he think it's the only way the kids will respond?
Come on, get in your room.
I hate you.
What?
I said I hate you.
You hate me. Nice thing to say to your father.
And?
Get up in there. Get up. I care.
No, I
Obviously, you don't.
Because I don't like you.
There's a lot of anger between father and son. It seems to have been building for years.
I hate you, he just said, you know. Yeah. You don't want to hear that, you know, as a parent.
It's playtime at the Marrows, and immediately chaos ensues.
Hey, stop. Anthony, do not go anywhere near him. I want you in your room playing. Anthony.
What?
Why are you following him?
It seems Anthony has no interest in listening to his parents.
Get off.
Yeah, get those cars and get out here.
All right,
Now.
enough. All right, enough.
You're bossy.
I'm your father. You're supposed to listen to what I say, and you don't.
Who cares?
These children have no respect for their parents. They have an answer for everything. They talk back and they use really rude, nasty words.
Get out of my room now.
I hate you, Dad.
Dad is sort of the dad from the 50s, wait till your father comes home. And he gets very loud and he gets very aggressive. And he's taken his role as a father way too seriously.
If I hear that out of your mouth one more time, I swear to God, I'll take everything away from you. Your sports and everything.
What's he saying?
I hate you.
I've never seen a child say he hates his father this much. Later on, emotions have cooled and Anthony is back to his favorite pastime, video games.
How you doing, Aunt? You're gonna have to do some homework with Mom. Yeah, well, we gotta do this multiplication after lunch.
Dividing, you
I
mean?
mean, division, yep, you're right. Don't get fresh with me, please.
It's become really hard to parent children during the era of technology, but the problem is you have to enforce strict rules about these things. Anthony's in the driving seat when it comes to when he plays video games. He gets to do whatever he wants to do, when he wants to do it.
And eat nicely and stop making the noises.
Anthony, slow down.
The family sits down to dinner together, but there's something unhappy about this meal. It seems the parents don't let the kids enjoy themselves.
And please stop. Relax.
Hey, Bella, stop messing around. Anthony.
Mommy,
Anthony.
And cut it out.
What?
And stop messing around and distracting everybody like me, especially.
These parents ride their children constantly. These kids are constantly having someone check up on them, you know, interfere in any little argument. They just never let them breathe.
Good night, Bella. I love you.
The parents put the children to bed. There was no books. There was no, you know, gentle tucking in.
No more toys in bed. Lie down. Okay? Go to sleep. If I come in, you're messing around. I gotta take it away. Bella! Don't start. You had your chance.
It's obvious Mum's bedtime technique with Bella is not working. I wonder how it's going to go with the boys.
Stop.
Every single time the boys made a peep, they were in there.
Cut it out and you get to sleep. Do you understand me? You get to sleep and you get to sleep now. Look at me when I'm speaking to you. Look at me now.
Dad came in and got so in his face that I was scared.
Lay down.
It was just the most intimidating, horrific thing I've seen.
If I come back in here one more time, you two are getting it. And that's it. That's the last time I'll speak to you tonight.
I think that when a parent loses that much control, the child does lose respect for the parent. And on top of that, you're ruling your children by fear.
Get out of our room.
Shut your mouth.
No.
Wise guy.
These children are very angry, all three of them. These children have no idea how to control their anger because there's no role model. One of the things that Dad told me was that he was raised in a household where his father meant business, and those kids were afraid of him. You tend to parent the way you were parented. And unfortunately, in this case, it's not good. It's obvious when you walk into the door that there's a struggle going on right now, but that the intention is good. But there's a real big lack of respect. You expect a 3-year-old to be rebellious, but by the age of 9, you hope that that's been over.
Get out of my room now.
I hate you, Dad.
The thing with all the children in general, they literally do not understand the word no. You say no, and they'll push, and they push, and they push, and they push. And that really comes from not picking your battles. And no should be said after you've thought about whether you're going to be willing to deal with that fight. You ride them constantly.
And cut it out. What? And stop messing around and distracting everybody like me, especially.
I never looked at it as like
hovering over them. It was kind of getting involved before it got to that point.
But when you ride them so heavily, you're fueling this anger and frustration. You didn't want to raise your children in fear. And you are. You're raising them in fear.
I was brought up like that, with the fear of my father coming home. You know, he was... I don't want to do that. I don't want my kids to fear me. I just want them to respect us.
You've got to learn how to control your own emotions, and that's the part that's going to need the most work. Today I brought my nanny book. And in the nanny book are the new set of rules for the family. The first rule is respect each other.
Get in your room.
I hate you.
What?
I said I hate you.
That means no using mean words to each other. And when mom and dad call your name or ask you to listen, you're going to listen. And mom and dad are going to listen to you and speak respectfully to you too. No more yelling. Another rule, no means no.
No. Where are you? Get out. No.
No,
you're not going on the game.
I got you first.
Now, one thing I noticed when I was in this house is that mom and dad say no a lot. So now they're only going to say no when they mean no, right? Another rule, privileges are earned. From now on, there are going to be chores assigned to each child. Those chores are going to earn you privileges. If you don't do the chores, you don't get the privilege. Pick your battles.
You had your chance.
This one goes with no means no. Mom and dad are not going to be on top of you about everything. They're going to choose certain things so that you know when they say no, they're going to mean it. Does anybody have any questions? We're all going to do this? We're all going to work together? Yeah. Right, boys, let's go.
We have a foundation now. I have something to work on, build on.
Now that everyone knows the new rules, it's time to put them in place.
You each have a chore list. For each chore, you earn a disc or a ring. Each ring is worth 15 minutes on either the computer games, the video games. If you have bad attitude, you get a warning. The next time you have bad attitude, you lose a ring.
I've tried to implement some kinds of chores, but I didn't make it look as cool as Nanny did.
Having the kids work for their privileges will not only teach them about consequences, but about choices too.
I'll take the brush first. Put some little soap on it.
Right away, the children threw themselves into doing their chores.
Pretty good, Paul. Good job. It was a very odd experience to know that the kids are all kind of taking upon themselves to figure out what to do.
I think giving them the responsibility was a revelation.
Oh, you're burning another one already? Oh, my goodness. All right.
Everyone is doing well with the chores, but I see Anthony just going through the motions.
Pretty shiny.
I can tell he's still unsure if the new rules are going to make a difference.
You like it? Not too bad? Wow, you're so talkative.
With the chores done, the kids fit in some playtime, although it seems the kids' idea of playing is a bit rough for Mum and Dad.
Mum and Dad have a tendency to interfere when the children get into squabbles, and what they need to do is just sit back and let the children deal with it. You know, she's not going to let them get her to a place, and she's enjoying herself with this game. I know, it's loud.
Now, do I go in and or just let them...
Just let them be.
It got hard for me a little bit in the afternoon when the kids were off on their own. They're your kids. You don't want them to get hurt. But now we're thinking, like, kids have to make the mistakes. If we're always there to catch them, then they're not going to realize what falling's like and how to pick themselves up.
And, you know...
Give Paul his book back, please.
Don't interfere. Leave them alone. They're doing their thing. Don't interfere. You were go relax. Turn the TV off. Put your feet up. He was going for a walk.
It was tough for me to sit back and let them take over a little.
I think Dad's struggling to find his new role in the family because he was the man that ruled the house with fear, and now he doesn't know what dad to be. That's the new role that he has to find. What kind of dad am I now? It's time for dinner, and as long as the Morrows keep respecting each other, I'm confident we can get through a meal with no yelling.
Sit the right way, please. Come on. Sit the right way. Bella, please don't do that, okay?
Okay. Paul,
please stop. Please stop.
This is a good time to give him a warning instead of just saying, please stop over and over. Mum and Dad started harping on at them again. As soon as the children were made clear that there was a consequence for their actions, they stopped.
Did you hear that? So that's your warning. After that, then what happens?
Ring time off.
You lose a ring. This is new rules. There's been no yelling. No one's gotten out of control. No one's raised their voice.
I'm looking forward to bedtime to see the difference putting some routine in this home will make. Bella should go to bed at her usual 7:30.
Okay.
And the boys are older, they get to stay up later.
Okay.
The reason you get to go to bed later is you're older, and now we're trusting you that there aren't going to be the issues at bedtime that we've been having. So now get her pajamas on, get all relaxed. You sit and read her 2 books. Then you say, I'm going to rub your back for a minute, and then it's quiet time.
Okay. I was dreading bedtime for everybody. Nanny was here with some new ideas, and I knew it wasn't going to go over well. Yeah. I read you your 2 books, honey. You gotta lie down there and go to sleep.
Now, if she doesn't want you to rub her back or rub her hair, then you can say goodnight and you can come with me, okay?
Either 1, I stay and I rub your hair, or 2, I go out in the other room and you stay here. Oh, honey. Yes. Want me to rub your hair?
Okay. Come on, then.
Good night.
Okay. Okay.
I'm walking away and I'm just hearing her scream. You know, it's heart-wrenching. So she cried for a little while longer, but then all of a sudden it was just kind of like silence. She was out probably within, I'd say probably like 40 minutes of putting her to bed, and that's record time. Good day today.
You did really well today. Good start. Excellent, right? You feel good?
Yes.
Oh, I feel good, too.
When Mum and Dad finally get to the boys, surprisingly, they go to sleep without a fight. Seems like they're pretty good now.
Yeah, I mean, it's never happened.
Wow. Now they're supposed to go to sleep. All is well. So just relax, and I'll see you in the morning.
Hello.
It's a new day at the Morrows.
How are you? I'm good. How's it going?
And despite the stress of last night, I'm encouraged by the progress the family has made with the new rules.
So today I'm going to pull back a little. Just remember what the rules are, the warnings. I'll still be around if I feel like I need to, but I want you to feel like now's the time to practice.
I'm not going far. From what I've seen, it doesn't take much to set Dad off. Immediately, both Paul and Anthony are doing a good job earning their privileges. Paul is saving his rings, but Anthony is using his up right away.
You know, we only have an hour a day of computer and TV, so you already used a half an hour. All right.
Anthony just can't resist the urge to play. Anthony's using up his rings to have his hour all at once. This could lead to a potential problem later in the day. By the afternoon, Anthony has used up all his TV and video game time, and he's already ignoring the rules.
Anthony, you're all done with your hour, you know that. Remember? You're done for the day. Anthony.
Yeah, but I'm not happy with you.
Well, I'm not happy with you because you're not respecting us and following the rules, and we are.
Who cares?
By provoking his dad, Anthony expects him to scream like he always does. But Dad doesn't bite. He sticks to the rules.
This is going to be a warning, all right? I'm going to turn the TV off. If you put it back on, you lose a ring.
You stink.
Okay?
Yeah, who cares? You're not.
Anthony's going to keep acting up until he gets what he wants.
Anthony, go take a ring off, please. I'll do it.
No.
Come on, let's go. Go take a ring off. All right, help me out here.
If you don't respect your mother, we gotta respect each other here. You're gonna lose another one, and all your privileges will be gone. So I know how many are there, so one's gone, and you got 3 more there.
No.
Okay? Don't put it like this.
You're not going to wait. Not any of them.
Anthony's always seen Dad blow up and explode. So Anthony's going to blow up and explode.
There's 4.
All right. We know how many you have. Decisions you're gonna make.
I'm not listening. You can't boss me.
Yes, we can.
No,
We're
you can't.
your parents. That's why we're here.
Anthony has a lot of anger, and he's deliberately trying to provoke Mum and Dad into an argument.
No, you guys did great. You did really, really well. The thing you have to realize is when he starts doing the blah, 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 blah thing, you stop talking to him. He's trying to get the reaction from you that he normally gets. So he's pushing your buttons, and you never let them push your buttons. You need to maintain your control. Walk away.
Anthony has stopped playing video games or watching TV, but he's discovered a new game, provoking Dad.
Dad smells like a piece of crud. La, 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 la. Dad just smells like a piece of smelly little tuna fish.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
But once again, the new restrained Dad is only making Anthony bolder.
Dad smells like a teapot tuna fish. He doesn't care.
I'm gonna step out here for a second.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
If Ed needs to take a timeout on the hour every hour, so be it. It's all about him controlling his anger and making himself a role model for these children as to what to do when you get mad.
Taking a time out for myself is not easy to do. It's something completely on a different side of the spectrum for me.
You just made my week. You really made my week. Stay strong, okay?
Yep.
Good job. I'm impressed by Dad's self-control, but Anthony is just relentless.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off again. Your last ring is gone, okay?
What do you mean?
Your last ring. You had
That's a lie,
you had
woman.
one left, so that's gone
No,
now,
I don't.
okay?
I have 4. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. You just got scored by a 9-year-old. Oh!
I had to grit my teeth a couple times. We're walking on thin ice right now, so we gotta be careful.
Here we go. Give everybody a plate.
He's never really done that before, where he's actually chased me. I'll be back.
All right.
I'll be back. If you need me, I'll be right outside.
Okay.
Get it, so get it! Oh, Dad, hit on his dummy.
While Dad is trying to hold it together, Anthony is trying everything he can do to break him.
Anthony, just want to speak to you for a minute.
No.
Anthony?
I'm ready for it.
I'm holding all this in. So I'm ready to blow.
Anthony.
No.
Let me in, please. It's my room. Anthony.
Yeah, I had to cool off, and I knew it. And I didn't want to revert back to what we used to do.
Anthony.
Something's going on with this child,
Anthony.
and I need to get to the bottom of it.
Stop. Just stop. Okay? It's obvious that you're really angry right now, and it's okay to be angry, but you need to learn how to deal with being angry. Do you see what's happening with Daddy today? Is he screaming at you in your face like he usually does? Is it nicer to have a daddy that plays games with you?
I don't care.
I'm asking you a question. Which is nicer?
I got no choice of him, I'm saying. I don't like him.
Okay, wait. You don't think Daddy's gonna change, do you?
No.
That's what this is about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you wait there. Ed?
It was very clear the issue really was with Dad, and I needed to get Dad to come in and deal with this.
Anthony is very angry at you.
And I don't think he trusts that you're going to change. I know that it hasn't been easy having a daddy who yells at you like that. It makes you feel angry and it makes you feel sad. People make bad choices in life, but that doesn't mean they can't change.
You know, I always felt bad when I scream and yell. I hated to do that. I'm learning the rules, too. And I'm trying to follow the rules to make us a better family.
I know he'll lie every time. I know he'll lie.
You know, I didn't get angry at all today with you. I told you I'd stop screaming, and I'll do that, okay? Why? Because I love you. You know that. You're my son. The only thing that means anything to me, you kids, okay? That hurt. Made me feel guilty. I never knew Anthony felt that way. I get upset because should have gotten to this point. Like Nanny said, we make our mistakes, and then we correct the mistakes, and you move on together. And we just got to work on it. Follow Nanny's plan, and we'll be okay. I promise. You know, give me a hug. I love you. You know that. Okay?
After an emotional day, the Morrow family is preparing for bedtime. Youngest Bella has bedtime an hour before her brothers. While Paul has found a routine to wind down, Anthony seems restless.
I love you.
Anthony, just sit on the carpet or something, because Paul's trying to read.
I love you as hard as...
Despite the recent breakthrough, Anthony's attitude still hasn't changed.
Okay, remember, I'll let you stay up later. I trust you're going to keep it nice and quiet in here and try to get to sleep, okay?
Sure.
Good night, guys. I love you.
Paul's trying to sleep with me. Help me! Dad, come on! Help me!
Fighting, I think.
Help!
What? I think they're fighting.
I heard.
Paul and Anthony,
He took
get
my
in bed, please. I'm giving each of you a warning now, and you know what comes next, the consequence. Good night.
At least I wrote it. Dad, Paul's in my bed again.
I mean, I was trying to do my best. I'd already done the warnings, and it was just as bad as it was before I did it.
I wasn't really sure how Ed was gonna deal with the whole thing. I knew how he wanted to deal with it.
For 2 days, Mum and Dad have been faithfully following the rules, but Anthony is still not behaving. I need to teach them to respond practically rather than in anger. I think we're gonna have to separate them. They're just winding each other up too much. By taking Paul out of the room, I'm hoping to diffuse the situation.
Good night, Aunt.
And Paul is gonna sleep here. But I'm sensing Anthony's not done testing Dad.
Why is Paul in your room?
Good night, Anthony. We're going to talk about it in the morning.
No, I want to
With
stay
Nanny.
answer now.
Good night.
I
We're
want
gonna
to
talk,
stay answer now.
because that's what me and your mother decided. You didn't follow the rules,
Yes, I did.
so now you suffer the consequence.
That's a lie.
When Anthony came out of his room, he kind of caught me off guard with, like, I want a straight answer. And I was just like, wow, like, how old are you?
I want Paul in his bed.
He's not coming in.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Now have some respect for me.
No.
I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't know what to think, and it got out of control.
I'm not going.
Well, tomorrow night you go to bed 6:30.
Yeah. I want him in his room.
Quiet down, please.
No.
Anthony's trying to provoke Dad to scream at him, because then in turn, Anthony can turn around and say, see, I can't trust you. You didn't follow the rules and you are going to scream. The father-son breakthrough from earlier hasn't stuck, and the Morrows are at the end of their rope.
This is much more screwed up, this situation, than we thought. You know, we thought it was bad, and now we're finding out, holy cow, it's disgusting.
Dad,
Listening.
Now I'm at the point where, good night, Anthony.
No.
What do I do now? Where do I go from here?
No, I want a straight answer.
I'm giving you one right now. This is your answer. Until you guys can fall asleep without making a lot of noise, at bedtime, he's gonna go in there, you're gonna go in here, and when you're both asleep, Dad will bring him back in. Good night.
I'm not.
Good night. It's gotten to a place where he is not comfortable when you yell, but he's so used to it that that's what he's waiting for. And now he's gonna test even harder. And it's gonna take all the strength that you have to not lose your cool with him.
I learned a lot of new things in a short period of time. We have to stay in the routine. That difficulty's gonna stay here for a while.
It's going to be an uphill struggle, but we're definitely getting there. As long as they can keep themselves calm during these situations, I think they'll do really well. It's my final day at the Marrows. Family meeting, everyone! And for the first time in my experience as a nanny, the outcome is uncertain. Okay, we trusted you guys to do the right thing. And I have to tell you, I'm very disappointed by the choices you guys made last night, and it is not to happen again. So I want you guys to think today if you'll be ready to share that room again. Do you think you'll be ready to go back to normal? Give me 5. What about you, Anthony? Need a bit more time? That's fine. Everybody always gets another chance. We can't go back and fix the past. That's done. We acknowledge the past and we move forward. I know this family is going to do their best to carry on with the rules I've set in place, but I want to create a daily reminder to help them along. So this is the Marrow family commitment. When you commit to something, that means you're gonna do it no matter what. I wanted this family to know that by signing this piece of paper, they are really committed to this process and to putting their family first. We, the Marrow family, commit to follow the nanny's new rules. We will respect each other and treat each other with kindness. We will help each other and put our family first.
It's something the kids could see every day. See your family there and everybody, you know, happy and together. And it reassures you.
It's time for me to say goodbye. I feel like the most blessed person that I was chosen and able to come and help you guys. This is an uphill struggle, and I just want you to never forget that you need to stay on that path. Just don't falter, because these children are incredibly precious gifts. And you, young man, you remember what we talked about, right? We're learning to trust. I know it's hard to trust when you've been let down, but you can do it, okay? But you promise me you're gonna keep working? Good boy. And you can always call me, right? Speed dial. Thank you, big guy.
Nanny Deb has made a world of difference in our lives. I see the future of our family with like a lot of hope and promise now. I think we really have a real shot at turning all of this damage around.
Oh, yo. Nanny's blubbering.
I mean, it's never gonna go away. What's done is done. But I think we can definitely come back from there.
Thank you. You please take care of yourself. You are the rock here. You're the one who's keeping it all together, and it's a hard job.
I think the most dramatic change was my change in my attitude.
You've worked so hard. You're making such a difference, and I'm so proud. So proud of you.
You know, I was ready to change it. I just didn't know what to do.
Oh, I love you so much.
Thank you, Nanny.
I'm gonna call you soon, okay? Mwah! I love you. I'll see you soon, okay?
Love you.
My hopes for this family are that they'll continue on the path that they're on today. Love you!
Love you too!
Bye! A lot of work has been done with this family in a very short space of time, and there is more work that needs to get done, but I have complete faith that they will succeed. I really feel like they're going to make it in the end.